2.
Hello, my Fooper Troopers. It is I, your Lord and Commander, the one true... Hila, you look over it. Hila's not down for all the pomp and grandiose.
Right.
You just want to get into it.
Humble.
It is me, your humble servant, Ethan Klein, your one true humble servant. Yes. Today's episode is sponsored by Hims and Noom. Thank you to them for sponsoring us. You know, it's funny, when I sat in today, I was like, you know, the anti-oop stuff was really popular. Everybody was really liking all the anti-ooping and all that stuff. And I guess people were quoting me, and I'm such an idiot. I surprised myself. I go, people really like this joke I made about, and on the seventh day, God said, anti-oop.
Because there were a lot of comments about it.
Like quoting me, I was like, "Wow!" People thought that was super funny, and then they were all like, "That's what you told everybody to say at the end of the show to prove that they listened." And I was like, "Oh my God! Imagine being that stupid that you tell people to do it, and then you forget about it, and then the next day you think they're just
flattering
you because you're funny." I mean, that is insane, and I was shocked by that. Ugh.
I think it's everyone says the mom brain, but I guess there's a dad brain too.
I got dad brain. Sister.
It's like you start forgetting everything. I'm noticing that too.
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
And it's so weird because I'm not used to it. So, like, someone will say that I said something and I'm like, no, there's no way I didn't. And then I did, and I don't remember it. It's awful.
And I oop.
Is that what you feel like?
Ooping every day.
Yeah, I mean, I was just astounded. I was like thinking everyone thought I was funny, but they were just doing what I told them to do. I mean, that's like new levels of dumb. Well, anyway, we got a great show for you here today.
But it means they listened to the part.
There wasn't. So now knowing, okay.
Yeah.
Now knowing that I did tell them to do that, there wasn't that enough. Because it was like a couple of spatterings with like 15 likes. So it means that not that many people listened that deep.
Okay.
Which is what I always suspected. But this is the good part. This welcome to the first 30 minutes this is what everyone listens to. We slowly deteriorate as the show goes on. Today we do have a heck of an episode planned, if I do say so myself. Belle Delphine is back. I didn't want to talk about Belle Delphine. I was like, oh, it's a dead horse. But he was like, we got to talk about Belle Delphine. Zach was like, we got to talk about Belle Delphine. I was like, Zach, you have a girlfriend. You really shouldn't be talking about this stuff. But he insisted. We bought Zach a premium Snapchat membership for his birthday, so he's all amped up.
No.
I guess I wasn't supposed to tell people that, but
And I oop.
Belle, and then Trisha's in the news. She got married. We found out to whom.
Ooh.
Big surprise. It's a cutout of Brad Pitt, as it pretty much everyone predicted.
Really?
I saw everyone predicting who's like a follower of hers that it was some publicity stunt.
Oh, yeah.
Either people were guessing she was going to get married to herself, which was a good guess. But then she just had a cut. You know what I bet happened, Hila? Is that she was going to get married to herself, and then she saw everybody knew what she was going to do, so she got a cutout of Brad Pitt. Because it's not that funny, a cutout of Brad Pitt.
Yeah, it's not. What is I guess we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we've got the video. We've got, we had lots of complaints about the candy tier list. Not about the rating system in general. Of course, people like to nitpick your decisions, and it's very controversial when it comes to something like candy. But we had take a look at the table here. There was a lot of stuff we left out, I have to say, unfairly. So this should do it. This is part 2, and this really ought to do it. We've got everything here. And some that I'm really excited about, for example, Warheads, that Hila is not ready for. And candies so bizarre as Fun Dip that Hila can't even perceive of what that could possibly be. And it's weird and it's gross.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Gross.
It's disgusting. But I mean, like, in theory, you'll see what I'm talking about. Don't get ahead of ourselves here. There's so much to do, so much to talk about, you guys. Let's just get right into it. CZN, our favorite Turkish chef, is in the mix in the mobility game in
Yes.
Turkey. Yeah, the combining of best worlds. CZN took a note out of our playbook, and he went out to rural Turkey, I guess, and hooked some homie up with a mobility scooter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. Looks like a good one, too. At first, I thought it was the Gatsby. I was like, damn, how many...
Yeah, it's got a little basket at the front.
I was like, bro, what's the top speed at a 30-degree incline? When you start looking at them, they have all these specific shit like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, it's your boy! He's really tall, by the way, CZN.
Huh.
So he brought teddy bears, and he's really... they keep the guy... I mean, it's a feel-good moment. I'm not going to take that away from CZN. But it's also kind of funny because, I mean, just look at it.
It's a disability, mobility.
And then he gives a teddy bear to all the kids. I mean, he's a sweetheart. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But, I mean, look at this. Man, I'm surprised how rural it gets out there. I mean, I'm assuming they're in Turkey. I don't know where they are, but it looks like these dudes are living in actual goddamn mud huts. Oh, is that Poppy? Hook me up, brother. Also, he keeps kissing him. Like, he keeps hugging and kissing him. And I mean, it's a
I
sweet.
think that's normal.
It's sweet, but he just really, he's hugging the teddy bear. He's like, I mean, he's a grown man. He's hugging and kissing the teddy bear. It's very funny to me. I'm not trying to take away the good nature of it. It's funny.
Yeah.
Anyone who watches is going to admit to me right now that this is hilarious. CZN's off the chain. He's giving a 50-year-old man a big teddy bear, and he's kissing the teddy bear, and then he's kissing him.
Oh my
There's a
God.
dog.
Bro, they're hooking up poppy seeds, dude. That's sick. Let's get out there to the poppy fields. Actually, it looks like cotton, if I'm being honest. I mean, if that was poppy, they should be in, like, nicer houses. Even cotton. What are they doing out there? Why are they living in huts? They got a cash crop. Cotton? Right?
Where'd you see the hut? I don't
I'm
see any
not
huts.
sure.
Bro, look at their hut. Oh, well, that's a house.
It's a house.
No, but look at, okay, hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Look at this.
Oh my God.
No, that's a house.
Pretty normal.
Hang on. I mean, hold the phone. Oh, I thought they were living in that.
No.
No, I'm an idiot. I'm an ignoramus. Yeah, I guess they have houses and stuff. I thought they were out there like,
It's just rural. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a farm town or something.
I thought they were like sub-rural. Like, look at that house. Look at that. I was like, dude, that dude lives in there.
No.
What are they doing there?
Looks like
then?
Fresno to me.
That's true. What are you doing there, Hila?
Yeah.
Why do they need electricity into this
Storage?
storage? I mean, either way you cut it, that's pretty rural, dude. The cable's about to hit CZN in the head.
Well, yeah, I could find places like that in Israel. It's not that
that's true,
crazy.
that's true. This is where they need mobility scooters. Damn, let me smoke that shit.
I think you were right with the second guess. It
It's
looked like cotton.
Yeah, it's cotton. They wouldn't. If it was poppies, there'd be dudes with machine guns and shit. They wouldn't be all kissing and hugging over the cotton. Yeah.
This is a great crossover, though.
I mean, it's one of the
Podcast
best.
memes. We got CZN and mobility scooters.
Yeah.
It's one of the best crossovers of all
What
time.
more could you ask for?
But look, I mean, it's so funny, you guys. Look here, he goes in for another kiss, mwah, and then they go and they like lay in bed together, and then I guess it ends on a steamy note.
That's not bad. That's like the living room.
You see, that's their house. Look at that. What am I? I'm not making this
Yeah.
up. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's rural, dude. That's sub-rural.
Yeah, bruh. She's in LA, Ethan.
I'm not. I know. I'm just. That's
Since
you
you
guys
moved
were
to
saying-
LA, you're so
I
Hollywood.
said they live in huts, and then you guys were like, "Oh, they live in a house." But look at this.
Man, CZN has 12 million followers on Instagram. This dude.
Yeah, he's huge. This
Killing
video's from 6 hours ago. Wow, I was like one of the first people to
Oh,
watch.
wow.
No, he's super huge in Turkey, and let me tell you what.
He's a national treasure.
Is he
probably.
like the biggest like international Turkish celebrity at
Well,
this point?
Salt Bay. He's past even Salt Bay
Yeah.
somehow, and now he's catering to the English fans. He says the greatest bond is love.
No, I think I had an influence in that because I kept saying, "Where's the English in the descriptions?"
Mm-hmm.
And now we get English.
There he is.
We need subtitles next.
That's true.
Actually, I would love subtitles. And ultimately, I think we need to go to Turkey and go to his restaurant. I really want to try an entire lamb stuffed with
Goop. Some sort of goop.
lamb stuffed with lettuce, cabbage, whatever. This guy goes crazy. But it actually turns out that this guy's mobility scooter is probably the nicest car in town. Anyway, good. I'm gonna feel good, everybody. What? You gonna say something bad about me?
No, I was gonna say he actually seems like a nice guy.
He's a sweetheart. He's full of smiles, and as he said here, the greatest bond is love, as you know well, as you well know, Hila. You know that better than anyone.
All the smiles make me suspicious.
Yeah, I know. Well, that one video he made where he wasn't smiling, that was
creepy.
true Cesian. And by the way, he's wearing like a cashmere sweater. I mean, he's kind of doing a hard, aggressive flex on these guys out in the village. Like he rolls up with the mobility scooter and a cashmere sweater. You know what I mean? He's tall as fuck. Like, why is he so tall? He's towering over them. Even his height is a flex on them. Like, if you're that, why is everyone so short in that town, dude? He doesn't even fit in their archway. Do you know what I mean?
He's got it all going on.
If he's so tall, why is he shouldn't be allowed in that city? Yeah, why does he have it all going on? Anyway, I'm fascinated. I continue to be fascinated by CZM. And we give it up to our one true Turkish god, our friend over at Turkey, CZN. Borak. From Akakel Sanlifra.
Un-American.
That's what it says here. Go ahead and pronounce that, Hila. Akakel Sanufra. Go ahead. Yeah, you can't even try. Don't even try.
Un-American.
That's true. That's quite literally true. More scooter-related content. I know you guys can't get enough of that. You guys just got to trust me. When I curate scooter content, that it's good. I see people complaining, the podcast went downhill since they started talking about scooters.
Who said that? Nobody said that.
I think it was I read a comment somewhere. But genuinely, the scooter stuff's great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes
I don't
people
care what the audience says on this
sometimes
one.
people so doubt in my mind, and I'm like, I thought the gas fee was funny, and watch this video. You just gotta trust me. I'm getting more particular. You have to raise the stakes.
Mm-hmm.
You trust me. Watch this. You're gonna believe me. So they're interviewing this girl about the need to regulate scooters on the street. Okay? Because I guess as you see here in America, people in scooters are crazy. You know?
Crazy.
And so I don't know if she's pro or for scooter protection or speed limits, but off she goes on her scooter, and she gets hit by a car. So I thought that was a good scooter-related video. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it's good.
You see, you got to trust me. I'm here. I work hard to curate this content. You can't just come in the comments and complain. I worked all day, nonstop, yesterday, curating content. Okay, we have a whole team of professionals to bring you videos like that. Dan, Ian, work tirelessly.
Interesting. No,
It's
I
a
think
different
that
kind
was,
of scooter, though.
Right, it's not a mobility
It's
scooter,
not a
but
mobility scooter.
But you know what I was thinking?
it fits the genre.
I started seeing videos of these, and I think to myself, well, that's not a scooter. But then I say, well, what do you call it? It's a scooter.
Right, it's not a mobility scooter.
Mobility scooter.
It's a disability mobility.
Disability mobility. And Zach, too. Zach is here. Zach is he doesn't help us with the research, but he's here on the sound bites. Zach is a freelancer because he goes to school like a good, sweet lad. Just a little background on Zach. I wanted to give him props, but he's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, Zach?
Much love.
Zacko.
Much love.
Much love to Zach.
Much love.
I actually do really want to give it up to the guys backstage before we move on. Dan.
I want to give it up
Yeah.
to Dan.
Yeah, give it
That
up.
yesterday,
Yeah, look at that smile. Come on,
In
give it up.
Why?
it helped us install the most difficult installation of a printer ever in existence
yeah.
over at Teddy Fresh office.
Your camera looks especially screwed today, Dan.
Dude, we gotta. People have been demanding upgrades. You gotta let me buy. We
But
need some legit
I don't
cameras back
prohibit
here.
you from buying
What?
stuff. Buy whatever
Buy
you want.
it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
When have I ever told
Honestly.
you not to buy?
I want like an Ari Alexa back here. I want like a $50,000
Buy
cinema
it.
camera. Let's go.
Dan, let's see it.
Yeah, let's see that face
Bring
in
it on.
8K.
Honestly,
After that printer installation, you get any light you want.
ooh, right.
You know, it'd be funny if we could have two cameras back there. One that's like low as possible, like 120p, and then like 4K, so you could flip between, depending on the resolution you want to be.
Yep. Okay. We can arrange that.
And Ian, of course, I mean, the silent assassin, he does Ian, I credit today for finding one of my favorite stories in a long time. Matthew
Oh my
McConaughey joins
God.
Instagram. But, I
Yeah.
mean, Ian does so much for us. He's the highlight god. He's the thumbnail god. He's the live
Andy.
switcher. He's the getter. These guys, man, they went through a lot just to get those gummy hamburgers yesterday. And I'm telling you,
It's going to be worth it.
yeah, I have a lot of appreciation in my heart for them.
I appreciate that.
And
I
Zach,
gotta
you've
pee
gotten so much better
bad.
at doing the sound bites, too. It's just really become a fun part of the show.
Thank you. I appreciate
Coming
that.
to your own there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.
Let's do dinner.
Is that a
Dinner.
appreciation day?
Enough,
Yeah.
enough of the
No,
circle jerk. Let's go.
Yeah, it is Appreciation Day. And now that that's out of the way, Trisha got married. Do you want to do this already? Let's just do it really quick because it's kind of a one-tone thing. Like, here you go, at long last.
This is November 1st, 2019.
I mean, someone explain this to me.
We're doing
There's no witness here.
What's the
Brad and
joke?
Trisha from LA, California.
Well, I'll tell you. That's a good question, Eli.
Hey, your audio is only on the left channel.
Oh, for real?
Just to add to the disaster of this whole thing. Yeah.
So, just,
Anybody listening on headphones, apologize.
I mean, she's clearly just trying to make content because, as you can see, if you go to her channel, let me pause this. Not really anything going on, but it's all wedding content, right? Like, I'm getting married, calling my ex to tell him I'm getting married,
What
what I wore the wedding night, and then the official wedding thing. So it's all part of this, you know. Oh, and then a week ago she said, I spent $500 on a Brad Pitt shirt, and now she's wearing the Brad Pitt cutout. A lot of the comments were like, I think Brad Pitt probably saw this and got a restraining order, which is funny and probably true. So I think it's just a content thing. I'm assuming that's her mom on the left looking fabulous, and Trisha, of course. She wore the same boots to our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's a versatile shoe. If you can wear it to our podcast and your own wedding. Now, how would you consider that wedding attire, Ela, that Trisha's wearing?
That's a Trisha wedding attire.
Yeah. But she did it, right? I mean, the makeup and the hair, she went all out.
Yeah.
So what you have is a life-size cutout of Brad Pitt with a flower arrangement pinned on his... It's quite quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
We turned down the.
Oh, you
weren't
think
sure
we'll
if-
get claimed
I mean,
for
maybe the wedding music.
Oh,
I don't know.
God. Can you believe that?
That not free.
You can't copyright love. There's someone behind Brad Pitt. What are they doing?
I think I saw in the comments that it's her sister hiding behind there for some
Why?
reason.
But we can see.
Why any of this? What's going on?
Holding them up.
I can't believe that she involved her family in this.
Oh, they didn't even get like the piece that will keep it standing. She's gonna
She's
hold
holding-
it.
She's holding it
But
up.
I don't see him.
You might be right.
But I don't see him moving because it would be bobbing if she was holding it.
Oh, she's got a photographer and
Yeah,
everything.
I think that this is all comes with the package. They're in like Vegas. Is anyone saying anything? I can't hear anything.
Well, we turned it down.
Well, I want to hear what they're saying, for Christ's sake.
We were just worried about the music.
And to love and cherish.
Just pretending to cry.
Okay, you can turn the sound off.
Fuck you, Dan.
Yeah, there's not much to see. She says some. Oh, she gives her vows. Let's listen to her vows.
Yes, I do. I'll go.
Here we go. So I hear jazz ditty in the background. You think that's some Kenny G shit?
It might be. It's
Well, it's in her
indiscernible,
video,
but-
so she, you know what I mean? She's trying to get a penny off this.
And we know she is.
Yeah, I happen to actually know that.
We know for a fact she is.
Yeah. Let's take a chance. Let's take a chance on love.
On the
This
dice.
is so exciting. I never thought.
I'm just gonna do this just so we don't get claimed the whole time.
I never thought I would find someone who wouldn't leave me and who wouldn't talk back to me and judge me for being crazy. Like, is this real? And
Okay,
this
that's
is-
it. I don't want to play too much of the
Okay.
jazz.
Ugh.
But
So
she wants.
Is it a statement on men? Someone who wouldn't judge me?
She says someone who
Wouldn't
won't
say
leave
that
me,
I'm
won't talk
creepy?
back to me, won't say I'm weird. Yeah, I mean, is that a statement on men? I mean, won't talk back to me. Well, sometimes you have, and when you have an equal partner, some talking back is required, right? Like that's the back and forth.
Yeah.
You looking for a partner or subservient being, right? And judgment is certainly important as well because let's be frank. I mean, some of our more base instincts need to be fished back to civility because
Huh?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, Trisha, you're a lot to handle. You gotta cut to whoever you're with some slack, man. You know what I mean?
Oop.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where to go with this, but everyone was. Oh yeah, she's totally holding him. Her sister's just holding Brad Pitt.
Cool.
Yeah, she's just holding him straight up. There's a count, and this is epic. I wonder if she like consummated the relationship. She probably put like.
That's the next video. That one goes up on Pornhub.
I can see a way for her to do that. I mean, oh God. So they're both grabbing a candle. The sister is definitely holding up Brad Pitt. She's grabbing the candle because he can't. Obviously, he's a cardboard cutout. Mom is smiling in the background. They're both lighting the candle. Sister almost touched the flame. She can't put the flame out. She's shaking violently. Okay, she got it.
But what is she thinking? I mean, this isn't even like funny.
That's
How dare you?
right.
Zach.
Fuck you, Dan.
By the way, she's not a troll, remember?
Or she is. Or, I don't know. A lot of back and forth on that.
Sacred vows, and you're showing your love and affection to one another while we exchange.
Can you really copy claim like a saxophone just going?
I don't know, but this audio is so fucking bad.
You know what I
It's
mean?
off to one channel. You
We're
can't
totally gonna
understand
get claimed by
anything.
Kenny G. Like,
Here in Las Vegas, you may now seal your love with a kiss.
It's this fucking video.
oh, it does have its own stand, you guys. I'm happy to announce.
Oh, okay.
And sister said, man, her family is pretty down for anything.
Guess so.
Congratulations, Trisha.
Wow.
We wish you both
Hopefully he likes being pegged.
and may all your dreams continue to come true from this day forward.
I don't think Brad is gay, but apparently that's not a problem for you because you can be both gay and lesbian at the same time, whatever that means. Congratulations to Trisha Paytas. She's found true love.
Wow.
Brad Pitt, the cutout of Brad Pitt. And congratulations to Brad Pitt's lawyer who just got another 20 billable hours to file the restraining order. So all in all, it's a positive turnout. Meme out. Now, this is something I like doing on the beginning of the week. Today is Tuesday. Is that right, Hila?
That is right.
That is right. Thank you for confirming. I like to take a look back at the spiciest memes of the subreddit. See what you guys get in the brains and the minds of our beautiful fans, our worshipers, if you would say that. Is that too much, Hila, to call them worshipers?
Yes.
Well, what are they then?
People.
Me patiently waiting for H3 Productions to upload. What is this meme format? It's hilarious. What's with the... Are you familiar with the origin story of this? With the Family Guy in the wheelchair in the back?
Can't say I am. I've seen it a bunch, but I don't know where it came from.
Everyone, peanut M&Ms are better. Those are A tier. Ela, M&M is M&M.
That's right.
Here's a story. I don't know what "woy woy" means, but it says "woy woy." Could someone clue me in on "woy woy"? Woy woy. A collision between two grandmothers has prompted calls for an indoor speed limit for mobility scooters. A judge has recommended they be restricted to just 3 kilometers per hour.
Woi woi is a town in Australia.
Oh, really?
Woi woi. What the hell? Australians, man, they don't give a shit. They're calling their towns woi woi. These guys are crazy as it gets.
Yep.
That's awesome. Dude, I love it. Keto does not work for this bear, so zoo tries new feeding window. And there you have it. We'll keep you updated on that. National Geographic exclusive. And then just generally giving it up for Ian's costume that I guess maybe, it was fantastic. So, round of applause to our boys.
I got a pee so bad.
Eats a bagel once, 2 seconds later, shalom, everybody. I mean, bagel, okay. Now, this is a meme format, Ian, and tell me if this violates our contract, but I'm going to read it. Ian X Australian girl.
Whoa. Yeah, hold on.
Well, I didn't write this. It's just a meme format.
I think the contract's pretty clear on this. Ian?
I'm not probing him for more information. I'm just reading the meme. I can
say
reference
something like all mentions.
No. I can reference that it happened. I cannot probe deeper.
You're flying
That's the
close
agreement.
to the sun right now, Ethan.
Are you the lawyer?
Who made you the?
I'm just looking out for
arbiter.
you. I'm looking out for
appreciate the
your
backup,
best
Dan.
interests here. No, I'm just worried Ethan's going to get sued.
Well, Ela was the.
What did he?
You were the third party. You were the notary to this deal.
Right, I was a
Ela.
witness.
Not you.
I
Dan.
don't
You.
know if there was a mention about memes.
We said we can reference that it happened, but we cannot probe deeper.
Right.
Ela, what is your ruling? It's a meme that references the event.
This meme is approved.
Thank you.
Ian?
Any objection? Do you want to?
Dan's come to take the contract. I think he's my lawyer now.
Well, hold on. Okay, so do you guys want to appeal this to a higher court?
He's overlooking the information.
I'm reviewing right now. Hold on.
Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm going to read this meme and you guys get some thing. It's actually not about the mystery, it's more about the Arby's. It's this Vince McMahon thing. It goes, Ian times X Australian girl. He's interested. Ian X mystery DM girl. He's orgasming. Ian X Arby's drive-through guy. Fully engaged. Yeah.
Then?
I mean, Ian said he would allow it, so what are you going to do? But
by
the letter of the law, I would say that skirted it pretty close here.
All right.
Thin ice.
Thin ice. You're on thin ice.
All right. So sue me. Literally. Look, we got it. We have to take these. These are legal matters that need to be adjudicated in the proper court. And I think Ela. Look, we're in her district, and she ruled it. So if you want to appeal it to a higher court, to the appellate court, I don't know who is above Ela. I think me. If you want to appeal it to me, we can do that.
We have a constitutional crisis on
That's true. Wine here. This is funny. I thought you guys would enjoy this. Wine and candy pairing guy, which is just insane to begin with. But the goof is you've got all these candies, and then the candy corn just goes in the garbage.
Great. Un-American.
Yep.
Which I don't agree with personally, but more of the Jew memes, which we expected. Shalom, everybody. Shalom to you. Zach morphing into Brazzo. Ian looking like a little ferret.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Ian looks just like this little dog. So that was funny. This girl dresses me as a girl dresses me like old school me, and really good.
Pretty killer.
Yeah, dude. Me explaining that I'm saving the world by planting trees. My mom with a $10,000 charge on her bank account. I really like this one because I feel like that probably happened a couple times. But that face you made is iconic. How to attract R. Kelly? B minor. It's someone playing B minor on the guitar.
You could also do A minor too.
A minor. How to attract R. Kelly? A minor. I like B minor better, unfortunately, Zach.
Sorry, Zach.
Me enjoying my dinner watching H3 podcast, anal fissures. Oh, man, this next one. By the way, just on a personal note, I don't have that trouble. I can eat and listen
Yeah,
People
me
talk
too.
about anal fissures, so maybe I'm just not sensitive to that.
Yeah.
But what can I do? You know? This one made me laugh so hard, bro. It was just called Revenge. And it's like, it's so funny. So they took the black, how it had the, I mean, this is so funny. Isn't this the best? They took, you know how on the black, they had all these huge black guys and the tiny girl? So they turned all the huge black guys white and put the girl's face.
How'd they do this so good?
And then they made the little girl black and put one of the black. Oh, it's just, it looks amazing. Oh, yeah, whoever did this is really talented. Because they changed the skin color.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Would you watch that?
This looks like a horror movie.
Trisha would probably be into that. Just because the gender's all over the place. Do you remember? Oh, yeah, people were goofing on me for the George Washington. Do you remember when George Washington heard that the airplanes hit the World Trade Center? Eel says, what are you talking about? Now, this is a meme that nobody can relate to because nobody listens that deep. First 40 minutes of the podcast versus the last 45 minutes of the podcast.
According to you. What's the caption?
According to me, yes. I feel like we should do this at the end. It's kind of dull. You know, it's like more of an ending segment because it's like you take your time. I mean, I should be eating candy right now. That's exciting. Anyway, this is them telling George Washington, M&M candy corn. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Awful.
I should have done that, Dan. Nobody's watching anymore.
Well, it's break time, so let's do that.
Oh, great.
So, okay, thank God. When we come back, we've got the best stuff. I mean, it just gets outrageous from here. This Matthew McConaughey thing, the candy review, it's just going to get better and better and better!
Great.
A lot of dudes are losing their hair. It's the year almost 2020. That sounds futuristic because it is futuristic. We need to keep that beautiful hair on your head where it belongs so that the cuties can run their hands through your hair and find out what the head of a real man feels like. Not humiliating. I just was kidding. Real men are also bald. For example, Lex Luthor is a masculine man that doesn't have hair by his own choice. So it's a good luck either way. But if you want to keep your hair, Hims is the way to do it. Because you want to save the hair before you start to lose it. That's why you got to go to forhims.com, the one-stop shop for hair loss, skin care, and sexual wellness for men. Thanks to science, baldness can be optional. Hims is helping guys be the best version of themselves with licensed physicians and FDA-approved products to help treat hair loss. This is the real deal, folks. Prescription solutions that are backed by science. Hims was created by a guy who knows some men's health conversations are easier online than in person. There's no more awkward in-person doctor visits or long pharmacy waits. For Hims connects you with real doctors online, which could save you hours and hundreds of dollars, completely confidential and discreet. I mean, it's no secret that you're balding, though, to be honest. Answer a few quick questions. It depends how you do your hair, I guess. Answer a few quick questions, or if you wear a hat. Answer a few quick questions. A doctor will review, and if they determine it's right for you, can prescribe you medicine to treat hair loss that is shipped directly to your dang door. This Thanksgiving, when all the relatives say healthy and full, they'll finally be talking about your hair and not the turkey.
Wow.
You turkey. Order right now. My listeners get started with Hims Complete Hair Loss Kit for just $5 today, right now, while supplies last, and subject to doctor's approval. See the website for full details and safety information. This could cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or pharmacy somewhere else. So go to forhims.com/H3. That's forhims.com/H3. forhims.com/H3. Here's the problem. Here's the solution. You're fat, like me, and you want to be skinny and beautiful like Hila. That's where Noom comes in. Noom, and it's not just about being fat or being skinny it's about being healthy. It's about being healthy. It's about making the right choices on a day-to-day basis. It's about changing our habits. It's about making the right thing. It's about having a healthy relationship with food. It's about living a healthy lifestyle, not being a slob that hates yourself every day and you're eating awful things and you're just full of regret every time you have a meal. That's what Noom's about. Noom's about getting in shape, losing weight, learning healthier habits, etc., etc. It's an app, okay? You track your calories, but that's not all. You're part of a community. You've got a trainer that motivates you and talks to you and keeps you on schedule. But here's what's interesting. You got to learn that not all foods are just good and bad. There's no such thing as bad and good foods. It's all about moderation. It's all about ratio. So when you're eating foods, this app's going to tell you, this is a good food. You're going to want to eat a lot of this. This is a bad food. You can have some of this, but not too much. When I'm using this app, I learned a lot. Food that I thought was okay was actually really bad. Like I would have like a bowl of frosted mini wheats, and maybe I'm just an idiot, but they're like red, bad food. I was like, shit, I had like 2,000 calories of frosted mini wheats today. But that's what I'm saying. You learn this stuff through this app. It's educational.
Genius.
And it's there's a lot of literature they give you. They have this whole regimen. It's really unlike anything else. It's based on psychology. They teach you why you do the things you do, and they give you the tools to break the bad habits and replace them with better ones. It's not a diet. Again, it's an easy-to-stick-to way of life. They're a habit-changing solution that helps users learn to develop a new relationship with food through personalized courses. Noom is working for people. It's helping people that were not finding the way to get it through to them because it's educating them. It's changing their habits. It's just Noom. You gotta check it out. You don't have to change it all in one day either. Small steps make big progress. That's what it's all about over at Noom. Sign up for your trial today at noom.com/H3. That's Noom. What do you have to lose? Head on over to noom.com/H3 to get your trial started today. That's noom.com/H3. The last weight loss program you'll ever need. And now, let's eat a bunch of candy. Welcome back. It is your one true leader into the next life and beyond. By watching this, you agree to the terms of my agreement that you will be my humble worshiper for the next 1 billion years. And by watching this, you agree to those terms. That's what Scientology does. They go, by entering, they make you enter a 1 billion year contract for your soul. It's like, why not 2 billion? 1 billion years, and then you're off the hook.
How much brainwashing is there to get someone to sign that? Like,
well,
how do you hear that and you're like, okay, sure.
You're like, 1 billion?
Billion.
How about 500 million?
Can we negotiate?
Can we negotiate? Yeah. There's a couple of honorable mentions that you guys should see in the meme section of this show. These ones are good. And I'm sorry to say, again, it's mobility related, but they're all good. That's the thing. You just got to trust me. Like, here's some idiot trying to go down an escalator in a wheelchair, and he just tumbles.
Jesus Christ.
He just tumbles. And I mean, this lady passed by the grace of God. Also, why are you going backwards? Like, you were literally just asking to die. You know what I mean? Those things are hard, man. Those steps on the escalator.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
You know, it's one of my greatest fears is being on the ground where the escalator goes underground, where the teeth. I feel like even if my shoe gets stuck like a little bit, I don't step right, I'm going to get sucked underneath and ground into minced meat. Don't you feel that?
I don't, but I could see that's like a horror movie kind of thing.
It looks like one of those. It looks like that's what would happen. I mean, and so, well, that didn't happen to him. But oh, this is the best, you guys, dude. This is the best ever, you guys. Take this advice to heart, people, because.
Okay, if your toilet tissue get down.
Okay,
can you see me, Chanel?
Yeah.
Okay, if your toilet tissue get down this low, okay, you don't have any more, what you do? You take one of these, Now, this is going to help you save on your toilet tissue bill.
He's holding one square.
You turn around and you fold it one time. You fold it 2 times. Then you fold it a 3rd time. Okay? Then you see this little tip right here? You tear that off. If you're sitting on a stool, you put it beside the stool. Once you get done taking a shit or pissing, you put your finger in there, you wipe your ass, okay? Then you take this and you wipe all this off.
What?
Wait.
Okay, all that shit. Then you take this, you put it in the stool and flush it. But this right here, the one I told you to save the little tip, you clean all that shit out your finger.
I get under the fingernail with it. So, my question to you is, do you think he's goofing or is this something he's done?
I'm afraid he's not goofing.
I'm afraid he's done this before.
Because the way he like showed how to do it, it's like he was experienced in that motion.
Yeah, and like he got under the nail with the tip.
So next time you shake hands of anyone in public,
I thought about that too,
just wonder like what did they do with their hands just a minute ago?
I mean, you should be wary. I was again, I'm having all these horror stories in our bathroom, but there was somebody in there taking a crap. He was on the phone. He walked out, and he literally, after shitting, he squirted the water on and off on his hands. He just went, ch-ch. No soap. He grabbed the towel, didn't even dry. He was just, ch-ch. I'm like, this is what people are doing out there. Their hands are covered in shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. I mean, this guy's shoving his finger up his ass to wipe, and I mean, with one square of toilet paper to speak of. But I'll tell you what gives the credibility that it's not a joke.
Can you see me, Chanel?
The way he's tucked in there with the wife beater.
Tissue get down this low. Okay.
You know?
You don't have any more. What you do?
What do you guys think? Is this real or a joke?
It's pretty authentic, but I don't know. Hard to say. It could just be really funny.
You put your finger in there.
This is the part that Ela was saying. Look at this.
Then you take this and you
look at him go.
Yeah, that looks like an experience.
Look at him go.
Yeah. It's like he's got the whole movement.
Yeah, he's done that a few times.
Oh my god.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
I love that.
Now he does say this is an emergency procedure though.
If you're out of toilet paper.
Right.
That
you know
that
what?
doesn't help.
I feel like I'd rather have a shitty asshole.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
That's
preferable.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude,
Okay.
you cannot get shit out of your fingernail. Like you will have that shit under your fingernail for like a month. Do you know? Like sometimes you get like if you eat flaming hot Cheetos, your fingernails will be red for like a year.
Yeah, right.
Shit is even crazier.
Staying in there.
And good luck getting the smell off. Like,
yeah, forget about that.
This is so awful.
That's like some prison shit. I feel like.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Good, but I mean, a useful tutorial for some, perhaps. I just love the little nail wipe at the end. Like, he's like, then you wipe under the nail, and you're good to shake hands. So that was a great one. And then this one cracked me up. This was from the LSD subreddit. These are some Insta stories I've been doing. There's like a filter where, as you could see, it just makes like...
This is from the LSD subreddit?
Yeah, the LSD subreddit.
You sub to that one?
No, it's cross-posted.
Okay.
They said, according to my sitter, I spent 20 minutes staring at this image without saying anything but giggling every once in a while and showing it to them over and over and over. It's terrifying. But there's this filter on Instagram where it makes it look like there's 1,000 of you. I think it's hilarious. And apparently he did too, so. Happy that I could participate in your trip.
Hell yeah. That would.
What does it mean according to my sitter?
So I guess responsible users have someone
they have
sober.
Someone watch them?
Yeah.
Took me a minute.
Okay, now let's get to the red meat. Matthew McConaughey joins Instagram. And you know how we feel about Garth Brooks joining Facebook back in the day. The vibes between McConaughey and Garth Brooks.
I feel like if you make an announcement that you're joining Instagram, there's already like so much to make fun of right there.
Right.
Why are you announcing it?
You know, I think what inspired him was that Jennifer Aniston joined Instagram, and she was not on social media, and a lot of people were excited. She got like 5 million followers in a day or something crazy. And so I think Matthew thought to himself, well, I'm a big movie star, and I'm an interesting guy, so I'm going to do that too. And the thing is, when I look back at Garth's video, I mean, it's in a square. It's like 4x4. I mean, this was a different age. This was like I'm serious. I have got it here. It was a long time ago. And so his whole thing of like, I like that, I'm joining Facebook, was more understandable. But you really can't take that vibe today on Instagram and Twitter, which is the Matthew McConaughey is really the Garth Brooks of the 22nd century.
I like that.
So here we go. So the announcement that he's joining Instagram starts with an announcement on Twitter. So we're going to start there. The story has a lot of chapters. So here's chapter 1. He says, officially McConaughey. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Yeah.
Born November the 4th, 1969. Got my dad's name the very same day, but not until I turned 50 today did I become officially McConaughey. That's my Instagram handle. See you there.
So, again, it's like, these guys, why is he trying so hard? Like, they just don't get it. You're not here to do monologues and like.
It was a little haiku.
It's not, there's nothing authentic about that.
It's like shot on a stabilizer.
It's like
or
stabilized. He's done that. I guarantee he did that shot like 20 times. Also, there's like some slick editing at the end, which I guarantee this guy doesn't know how to edit. So he's paying someone, to edit this. And actually, I don't understand what he's saying either. What does turning 50 have to do with now officially becoming McConaughey?
I think he just made a rhyme.
You don't think it means anything? You think he was just trying to rhyme? How could you say that about him?
That's what I understood.
Here, let's break this down.
69. Got my dad's name the very same day, but not until I turned 50 today did I become officially McConaughey.
Oh, yeah, because he joined Instagram on his 50th birthday.
Oh, that's just the name of his account.
That's the name of his handle.
So it's not anything like deep about like, yeah. So today, on his 50th birthday, he became officially
McConaughey.
Hey, how you doing? You come here often? So he's made the announcement on Twitter. So we got to go with his Twitter follows over to Instagram. I feel like he wants to be in competition with Jennifer Aniston. I think he was jealous, or that she got so much attention for that big join to Instagram. He's not getting the same reception that she got. And by the way, what she posted was a picture of her with all of the Friends cast. So it was like that's a great social post.
Oh, yeah.
This is some weird shit. You know what I mean?
Do you have that?
What yeah.
Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah. Jennifer.
It's so funny that this guy is like joining Instagram is a story that the news report about.
I know,
Like
dude.
I saw her on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, she's active.
Talking about it.
Yeah, look, this was her first picture. By the way, some shitty, like,
Selfie.
low light selfie. You know what I mean? That's what social media is all about.
15 million likes.
Exactly. Do you know, I mean, Matthew McConaughey, if you're watching this, and I know you are. Yeah, I'm kidding, obviously.
You know about the whole controversy with this picture?
What?
The people pointed out, look at the phone on the counter.
What about it?
Kind of looks like there's some racks of Coke on there.
I think you're right. Wait, who does that off a phone?
It's been, I mean,
That's a good point. That's
not
gross.
speaking from experience or anything, but
Okay, but that's something people do off a phone. Why would you do it?
Maybe
The phone is like the most disgusting thing known.
sure, yeah, I agree.
But there you have it. People do it.
Can you zoom in?
But there's like a mirror next to them.
Yeah, and
too.
people rightly point out it very well could just be a reflection, and probably is. But
reflection of what?
a glare. It's just glare from the lights. I mean, if you look
You
at
know what happened? They're like, you know what we need to do for old time's sake? And by the way, what's this guy's name who played Chandler? Luke Perry or some shit? What's his name? All right, come on. I know I don't know this stuff. Just tell me his name. What's his fucking name?
Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Luke Perry or some shit.
He's like a mess. He got photographed. He has a drug problem. He's addicted. I mean,
He was very.
Dude, I
he
just saw.
was doing a lot of drugs during
I saw
my
a picture
friend's
of him.
days,
What's his
apparently.
name? Matthew Perry.
Yes, Matthew Perry.
Really?
Look at this picture. I just saw of him this
Because
morning.
I saw him one time on an interview and it looked all slick.
Okay, look at this photo, dude. You're gonna tell me how slick he looks. Look at this, bro. This is from like last night.
To be fair, I could see a picture of you like that.
Well, I'm not.
The middle of the night.
Yeah, that's how I usually look, but like, that's not a good day for him, is it? That's not. I mean, I'm sorry, dude, to do this. But apparently, he was in rehab and all this. So, they say Friends star Matthew Perry looks disheveled.
I hate
and
this
rare
website.
photo. I know. What am I doing? I'm feeding it to
Yeah.
Look at these photos. They're so funny. I'm such an
the,
asshole.
It's the middle of the night.
Look at him. He looks like he's being rejected on top of it. It's just crazy how he transformed from like Chandler to needing a handler. Wow. That's like a Matthew McConaughey line.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This website's
Anyway,
awful.
my point is that I can see him showing up with some blow.
Sure.
It's right in front of him. And I bet you everyone else was like, dude, come on. Like, I mean, we have kids and shit. But he did it. It's for him.
Look at you making up all these stories.
What, Dan?
I was agreeing with you. It is in front of him. So
yeah, thank you.
That is so epic.
But anyway, that's beside the point. The point is that this is a great social post. Amazing.
So how many followers does she have now?
So now she's Mrs. Instagram. 18 million? What in God's name?
Oh my God! When did she start? It
Aniston.
just
Of course she
happened,
does.
like a week
She
ago.
has
or
like
something.
she has like 8 posts.
Can you see when was it posted?
This was posted in
it was like 2 weeks ago. I want to say
October 19th.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's
October 15th.
crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. That is a great Whoa, this has 25 million views. Oh, is this just an ad for a movie or something?
Maybe.
Okay, whatever.
Probably.
I can't get into all this.
Yeah.
I don't,
Get
you
out
know.
of here.
But the point is that, I mean, compared to this,
That's my Instagram handle. See
it's such a Garth Brooks fallacy. There's got to be like a psychological diagnosis of what this is. It's the Garth Brooks syndrome. So that's the announcement. Now here we're going to the Instagram video.
That was the announcement for the announcement.
Was it the announcement for the announcement? That was the announcement. Here's the real
This
video.
is the actual announcement.
Right, that's right. It was an announcement for the announcement on Instagram. Now this is the video that dude, I'm just gonna play it.
When people come to my page, I want them to see me. Look, this is my first venture into sharing myself and my views with the world, and I'm a little bit nervous about it because, quite frankly, I know I want to have a monologue. I'm not sure I want to have the dialogue. But I've learned that you got to have the dialogue
That
to
fade.
have the monologue.
Yeah,
just
really
as you have
gets
to
me.
have the monologue to have
I'll break
the
that.
dialogue. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sharing who I am with you. I'm looking forward to seeing if who I am translates, if what I want to share translates.
It doesn't.
If it tickles your funny bone, if it makes you think a second, if it makes your heart swell up a little bit, if it makes you take a quiet moment for a walk and go, I got to check in with the M and the E. Hopefully all those things. Let's have some fun with it though, and let's keep the high eye, not the low eye. High eye.
What?
I like that.
It's crazy. It's like the same video.
That was
15
my first
years
time
later.
seeing it, and holy shit, that delivered.
Dude.
Oh wow, that was fucking weird.
It's just as good as Garth Brooks'
When people go to my
video.
page,
Now, let me
I
break
want
it down
to
here for you a
see
little
me.
bit more, and you can see how unnatural it is. So again, it's the same thing as Garth Brooks, where he's like, "It's just me, raw me."
Yeah.
And so this video has a lot of cuts in it, and a lot of crossfades on the audio to try to hide the cuts. And so, and what's with the font too? Like, it says on the bottom, somebody put a subtitle. It says, "I want them to see me."
Look, this is my first
It's also got a
venture
filter.
into
Right.
sharing myself.
Shredder, you're ruining Matthew McConaughey's moment. Shreddy, you're ruining the moment. Love you, though.
My views with the world, and I'm a little bit nervous about it because, quite frankly, I know I want to have a monologue. I'm not sure I want to have the dialogue.
That shit was, dude, he laughed so hard at that, bro, that it made me uncomfortable. And, like, he's not looking at the camera. He's looking at, that's the only time he looked at the camera.
Dialogue. But I've
So there was a cut, and a crossfade. And now he
Which is so awful. I cannot stand when there's a fade. Like, if you're just recording yourself and making a cut, and then you do a fade, it makes it so weird.
to try to
on the audio.
match the audio. Yeah, just do the hard cut. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, I really think that's a bad.
But
that's
I've
a
learned
bad
that
move.
you gotta have the dialogue.
Well, you know
too.
why they do it is because probably the audio cut is just so like.
Yeah,
like,
but
that's
I
why you
prefer
do it.
that.
Yeah, but he's trying to make it seem like I could see him in the editing room with his editor being like, "No, do the fade a little further. Okay, you can't tell it's cut, right? You know what I mean?"
I've learned that you gotta have the dialogue to have the monologue, just as you have to have a monologue to have.
Is it just old people
dialogue.
Facebook?
So I'm looking forward to it.
Like,
I'm looking
are these
forward
people
to,
just old and they like trying social media, and they kind of like missed the mark?
I don't know what he expects from it. It's not what you think, dude. You might be right. It's just Boomer Town. Boomergram. This is Boomergram. Boomer is a derogatory term against old people. We'll get into that later. But, no.
sharing who I am with you. I'm looking forward to seeing if who I am translates, if what I want to share translates.
When he starts to get deep here and
tickles your
reflect
funny
Yeah.
on it, when it
makes
really
you think a
loses me.
second,
It's
makes
like,
your
just
heart swell
post a
up little
selfie.
bit.
Bro,
If it
what are you going to tell me that's going to make my heart swell up on Instagram?
Also, is this how he talks? Because I thought that's like,
Nobody talks like this. That's what's so inauthentic. He thinks it's a movie.
yeah.
Makes you take a quiet moment for a walk and go, I got to check in with the M and the E. Hopefully all those things.
Are you single?
Let's
You
have
must
some
be
fun
single.
with it, though. And let's
No.
again, let's keep the high
I don't
eye,
think he
not
is.
the low eye.
What is the high eye? I think he must be single. Only a single man can make a video that detached from reality.
Let me check.
Yeah, that's my prediction, man. Matthew McConaughey, wife. Oh, damn. Hold on. He's married to some young Brazilian.
He's got 3 kids.
These kids need to help him out. He should have passed by them. Is he married or single? Children 3, spouse, married, and he's married to some young models. I think Zach would find her very attractive.
She's not that young. She's 37.
She's 37,
Actually,
dude.
you're right. Why am I?
Why are you just making...
Why am I slandering him? I saw a picture of her, and she looked like she was very young. This is what I saw. Smaller.
Doesn't look
So
that
why
young.
is nobody helping him? He's got 3 kids. He's got a young wife, just a little older than us. Why is nobody interfering with this? Somebody needs to step in quickly.
I think his kids are too young to...
Oh, maybe you're right. Damn. Well, anyway, it continues on. He's now doing Instagram stories Oh, by the way, on his, I thought this was funny. On his Instagram post, Lincoln left a comment, our favorite. Let me see if I can find it, because it's kind of hard to. When I go out on my phone, it just shows me like big accounts that commented. And Lincoln said, enjoy the ride. And then they put --Lincoln. Fucking epic. So here's his Instagram story. Again, notice, okay. This is like a high quality production. It's on like a damn equalizer. This is just me. I like that.
'Cause I may not be willing, but I capably able. Do I have an Instagram? Well, it'd be a lot cooler if I did. But guess what? It is now a lot cooler because I do. All right, Instagram, let's do this.
Dude, that is...
Let's get some howdies going. Howdy.
That is such a Garth
Oh,
Brooks.
God.
Oh, man.
I like that. Howdy. We got to soundbite the let's get some howdies going.
I like that.
It's like... So here's what I've done now. To celebrate Matthew's transcension to Boomergram, what I've done is I've put together his video announcing he's out on Instagram and Garth Brooks' original video announcing he's on Facebook. And I think that for whatever reason there is some scientific value to watching these videos at the same time together. I think that there's gonna be some interesting parallels. I think I
feel like this kind of announcement joining to Instagram also will end up the same as Garth Brooks, where you'll never post again.
I think you're right, because all he can talk about is like, all right, I'm on Instagram. He doesn't know how actually to just be himself.
And it's a whole production. He probably had like 5 people there shooting and editing.
Editors, steady cams,
lighting.
Let's see if he posted anything else before we.
So far, he didn't.
Oh, you saw?
Yeah.
Bro, you're already messing up. We need content already. Anyway, here we go. Here's the combination. Here we go.
Well, I guess it's official. We're now on Facebook. I really wasn't sure about this at the start.
Look, this is my first.
Then a friend of mine said something that just made all kinds of sense. She said, think of it more as a conversation.
My views with the world.
I like that.
And I'm a little bit nervous.
But I'm already finding out on my own.
The energy is
Wiping the
exactly
walls
the
out
same.
between you and me.
I know I want to have a monologue.
It's like they're having a conversation.
I've learned that
They
you
would
gotta
laugh
tell
at the
dialogue
same
to
time.
have the
When I
monologue.
think about things I want to post cool stuff. Slick
This is
stuff,
when they
neat
both get
stuff.
dips.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
But most of the stuff I'm going to post is going to
The
be
same
raw stuff
playbook.
like this.
seeing if who I am
This is
translating.
just who
What
I
I want to
am.
share translate.
They both can get kind of
So
low.
if this is truly a conversation,
Makes you think of sex.
then I say let the
Makes your heart
conversation begin.
Garth
Makes you take a
best.
quiet moment for a walk and go, I got to check in with the M and the E. Hopefully all those things. Let's have some fun with it though, and let's keep the high eye, not the low eye. High eye.
What does that mean?
Everybody knows what that.
What does it mean?
So there you have it. I
The
felt
high
like
high
that was
and not the low high.
high eye. I think what he's. If I had to guess, and it's a stretch, it's a deep stretch, like the third eye, maybe like that. We got to keep it like positive. I know what he means is like
Maybe
positivity.
it means like look at the bright side, like look at the half full cup, not the half
The
empty
high
cup.
eye. The high eye, not the low eye. Does anyone have an idea back there?
Is it talking about people that have one eye looking down a little?
No, I mean it sounds, keep your head up, Don't,
Keep the high eye.
Yeah,
So
don't-
we're looking up.
Yeah, don't be
Not
looking
looking
down,
down.
at the
So
ground.
it's not
Yeah,
talking
come on.
about lazy eye.
Let's keep those lazy eyes together, you
talking about-
freaks.
Well, at the end of the video, it looks like he's like
The
imitating-
joint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But he's a notorious smoker, right?
Well, I guess it's
He is a
official.
Well, I guess it's
We're
official.
now on Facebook.
Garth is such a legend, though.
I'm sure about
I hate
this.
to say it to Matthew, but
This is
okay,
my
I can't
first-
pause them. I hate to say it to Matthew,
Wait, but
but
can't you play them at the same time? Isn't that the idea? What's that player in the bottom?
Oh, maybe I didn't understand this website.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Just made all kinds of sense.
But it worked.
She said think of it more as a conversation.
My view with the world.
I like that.
I'm a little bit.
I still, I mean, even Garth did it better, man. Garth is such a legend.
I feel like they're on the phone and they're just like...
They're both on a Skype call, like not listening to each other. I want to see slicks. Anyway, so there you go. Welcome everybody. Welcome Matthew McConaughey to the
welcome
to the internet. Give him the meme treatment.
All right.
Let's see. Shoe Nice called us out, Hila. If you can believe that. Actually, this video is pretty good. It has
I
some...
take it as a compliment.
Now, I'm telling you guys, Shoe Nice would be an incredible guest on this podcast.
Okay.
But, and I really, truly think Shoe Nice would be an amazing guest.
Okay.
But I'm scared of him. I mean, I genuinely don't feel safe with him. He's huge. He's unhinged. And he's
not huge.
No, he's a big, strong guy.
It's regular.
No, he's a strong guy. Dude, he showed one where he was getting all jacked, like trying to get ready for a... He fucking killed me. I couldn't protect you from him. Dude, he would go... He's got this deadness in his eyes. He would kill everybody in this office.
He does have...
Before you could even get to the exit. I'm telling you. So we would need some kind of security.
Oh my God.
I'm serious. I want security. Wouldn't you, Dan?
I'm not as threatened by him, but then again, he's probably more mad at you than he is at me.
I don't think he's mad. I just think he's like the Joker. He's a nihilist. He's not mad. I mean, he's unpredictable. Do you know what I mean?
He dressed up as the Joker that one time, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
He what?
He put on like Joker makeup in one of his videos.
Yeah.
It's like crazy looking.
So anyway, here he mukbangs. I don't even know if you can call it a mukbang, but he just slams 2 giant sausages and then calls me out.
Well, basically, no shave November. Been sober
No
for a
shade
month.
November.
Everybody knows I got world records.
That's easy.
with
No
sausage
nut
and
November is
kielbasa
hard.
eating. So what I'm going to do today is attempt 2.
Thank you. Oh my God, Dan sent me this. Oh my God, dude. Look at this, Hila.
I wish I could get more.
Imagine that shows up.
While I'm eating
Holy crap.
With all the writing on the back, so psycho.
Either way, nobody can touch
there's more.
Anyway, the sausage. Oh yeah.
Can we just keep playing more videos together? Like, I just want to add that note to the Garth Brooks. And
That would be interesting. It actually takes some work though. You have to like sync them. I had to spend a couple minutes on it.
I don't even know these people you're hanging out with.
But I think that would be an interesting segment to explore, like how videos synergize. So here he's slamming 2 giant kielbasas.
Gross.
Honestly, I mean, it is kind of impressive, but mostly it just looks like he's eating lunch. Really fast, you know what I mean?
I mean, you don't eat much slower than that.
And you're about as noisy.
I guess maybe we should have a mukbang on when he's here. Also, his thing is he doesn't blink.
Oh my God, he does.
Like he'll go 20 minutes without blinking.
He has beautiful eyes, though.
Yeah, he does have really beautiful blue eyes. I love the sounds. You don't even need to talk, Shoe
He
Nice.
hasn't blinked once since he said that.
I'm telling you, he doesn't blink. It's his thing.
Oh my God.
Now I'm blinking to compensate. I can't stop blinking. Now this is a good podcast. People tell me, Ethan, they say when I meet them on the street that...
Then sent us more pictures.
People say to me now, Ethan, how do you produce such high quality content? And I say, well, I stand on the shoulder of the giants before me.
Wow.
And this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about when I say that.
Ugh.
Oh, that's nasty, bro.
Gross.
What is he doing?
He looks like he's stroking out. Time, baby. I don't think anyone was keeping time.
Please give this video a thumbs up right now. Don't do anything else. And give this video
Here, let me
I'm
thumbs
using
it
the
up.
Yoda mind trick.
I did it.
I think it's my
This is when it falls apart.
Everybody be quiet.
I thumbed it up. Shoe nice.
Granted, people, I do my stunts without water. Everybody's got their hero on YouTube. I don't need to mention names. And then they take the water out of Nathan's hot dogs. Joey Chestnut and Matt Stoney. I wasn't going to mention anybody. Sue me.
He's calling out the other eaters for using water like pussies.
Everybody gets the 1 million subscriber. I'm too cool to help anybody in the pool. It's sad.
Oh, did he mention me? Wait, we missed it. Dan, it's quiet in here. Can you turn it off? Yeah.
You know how many
You got a
people
volume
I brought to
control
your channel, bro? Everybody gets the 1 million.
He already slammed me.
I think that's my
He keeps his thumbs up the whole time.
Everybody be quiet. Granted, people, I do my stunts without water. Everybody's got their hero
I
on
heard
YouTube.
this. I went
I
back
don't need
too
to
far.
mention names. And then they take the water out of Nathan's hot dogs. Joey Chestnut and Matt Stoney. I wasn't going to mention anybody. Sue me. You know how many people I brought to your channel, bro? Everybody gets the 1 million subscriber. I'm too cool to help.
This is literally a
anybody in the
Joker
pool.
monologue.
It's sad. I can't wait till I have like 5-10 million subscribers like H3H3. I won't make videos just calling other YouTubers crazy. I'll actually support him and put him on the show when he promises them. I got your goof gang, bro. Goof gang did not. Either way.
I mean,
Ethan and Hila, really good people. What a great family. I'm going to visit them. They don't even know I'm coming.
Whoa.
I was going to make this a 10-minute video. But, man, I need a drink.
Whoa. I didn't see that part.
2022 UFC.
Wait, I see. That's what I'm saying with shooting.
No, put on this picture.
So having heard that he's coming to visit us and we don't even know he's coming. See, I don't like the sound of that at all, Shoe Nice. Here, this is who shows up at your front door. Or is it
this next
or is it
one?
this one? Oh my god. With the writing in the back just makes everything look a trillion times more psycho.
So I think if you want to have him, it's got to be off-site.
Off-site?
It's got to be somewhere in the public.
Oh, but that's no good. It's got to be in the podcast studio. We need security. I want to handcuff him while he's in here. They don't use the handcuffs to like choke me out. You know what I mean? He literally just said he's coming to see us and we don't know it.
I don't think so.
Really?
But he's very unpredictable.
He's unpredictable. That's what I'm saying. Like you know how in Mindhunters that at the he cozies up to that serial killer and then at the end he scares the shit out of him.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine Shoe Nice doing. He like goes in for a hug that's too long.
Yeah.
And like starts to scare the shit out of me.
Right. Exactly.
Because he's the Joker in real life. He's just like the mukbang version of the Joker. Dude, why do you gotta say all that creepy shit? Like, I didn't expect that, Shoe Nice. I'm trying to have you on my show. You know, and now you're threatening to come to my house unannounced.
I thought you were the one who found this video.
Yeah, I didn't watch the last 5 seconds. Didn't watch the last 5 seconds.
Whoops.
Shoe Nice. Well, whatever. Don't come to my house. Please. Let's have a podcast instead. Now, Ethan Bradbury, Regula 102. He's really stepping it up, man. I'm proud of what Ethan's made of the Regula. I wish he could turn this into like a coffee book or, coffee table book or something, because he's really put together a real catalog of content. And what I'm seeing here is a real evolution of it, as you see. He's got his whole gang in the back.
More importantly, he's upgraded the coffee pot because he kept breaking them.
Dude, they're all posing like a boy band. He got all of his homies in on this. Isn't that crazy?
This actually isn't the first time he's done that. You haven't seen the ones where he's got the crew?
What number?
Oh, Unfortunately, my knowledge isn't that encyclopedic that I can just call it up. But I know at one point I've seen the gang back there. So
I have to say that I'm not impressed with his pour. Usually, it's like a perfect cup.
he's not used to this steel,
The metal.
coffee pot yet. Yeah.
And I said to him, Ethan, to be frank, I don't know how I feel about the metal pot. Because I kind of like the charm that he's always breaking the glass.
Right.
He says, I don't like it one bit, so maybe it's a temporary.
Yeah. He was trying it out.
Well, he's trying. That's nice.
He's trying to push the envelope.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, when Bob Dylan started playing
Right.
electric
Right.
guitar, it was...
This is a very similar situation.
Judas.
Yeah.
Judas. And then before we get into the candy tier list, I do want to get your take on this. Oh, it was deleted. Come on. How could this happen?
Say what? Oh, is it this? I'll find a new one real quick.
It was the couple caught eating mayonnaise.
It was sent to me 10,000
Okay,
times.
good. So, Ela, you wake up in the middle of the night and this is over your bed. What do you do?
Oh my god. I
Going, thank you.
Thank ya. Either way.
Either way. I'm going to... Oh, you'll die today. Either way. Did you send it to me?
You're on the wrong street, cuz.
Still looking.
Somehow they scrubbed the internet of this couple eating mayonnaise at a hockey game. They must be really high connected.
Here, I found a re-upload on the Daily Mail, of all places. There you go.
So tell me if you think this is real, because I have a suspicion that
I think it's staged.
They're clowning.
Yeah.
Well, why would they take it down? You know what I mean? So here's she just taking a big ass bite of Hellman's, and homie's dipping his fry in it.
Which, is gross, but like you can kind of you're using it as a condiment.
Yeah, no, the fry makes sense.
But she's just scooping. She's going Zach style.
I think that's got to be a gag.
Maybe they're fans of the show.
Yeah, they were trying to get caught.
I mean, she's got the biggest jar of mayonnaise that you can find, right?
It's a gag. I didn't even want to watch that. It's obviously a gag.
You got any mayo?
We got goop.
You got any mayo? Now, I mean, I can't wait to eat this fucking candy. We got the Belle Delphine. We got but let's do that after, and the Boomer stuff. But let's get to this candy, right? Before it expires. Or do you want to do the candy last? I want the candy right now. Let's get this tier list open. We got a lot of good content, though. Don't go away, all right? I mean, seriously. Here we go. Continuing.
Anything you want them to comment to flatter you, and then you're gonna forget and just think.
Oh yeah, say if you guys watch to this far. I mean, this is pretty early in the show, but this is when people start falling off. But if you are at this point and you want to leave a comment, let me know. Say Ethan is super funny, and it looks like he lost a ton of weight, and huge fans of the show. Keep it up, Ethan.
Cool.
And oop.
So here we go. This is the big names.
Okay, there's so much candy here. I don't know how we're gonna do it all, but let's.
We gotta
go.
slam through
Let's
these.
go.
Yeah, we got to slam through these. Let's just go right off the bat. Okay,
Lots
here we go.
of good stuff here.
Not wasting any time.
Okay.
Peanut butter M&Ms. There was a debate if M&Ms are separate from peanut butter M&Ms.
Yes.
I think they are.
Yeah. Okay. That's what everyone thinks apparently.
Now these ones you can make an argument like pretzel and
that I don't care about.
Whatever. No, that's bullshit. Those are gimmicks.
Yeah.
There's peanuts, M&Ms, and there's M&Ms. That being said, everybody take some M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms. Okay. I'm going to try so hard not to smack my lips. Trying so hard.
Just back up from the mic a little bit. You're right up on it. You choose. Stop.
Okay, if you want my honest opinion, peanut butter M&M, S.
Yep.
This is the best. Oh my God.
Whoa.
It's perfect.
Is it peanut butter or peanut?
Peanut M&M, you know what I mean?
Just peanut M&M. Okay.
I'm not even going to rate these other ones.
Okay, fair enough.
By the way, the pretzel sucks. It's like stale garbage.
The pretzel one?
Yeah. But what do you guys think of the peanut M&M?
I love peanut M&M.
S tier.
Yeah, I think S tier.
Wow.
That's clear.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ian?
Yeah, probably A tier, but it's up there.
Wow. This is universal praise. Almost, I didn't see praise like this.
I feel like this is gonna happen now a lot because there's a lot.
Well, the
of good
M&M
stuff
got
here.
A, And
Yeah.
it's just an M&M plus a peanut. If you like peanut, then
It's more than that. I don't care about
It's
peanuts.
better than
you know what
that,
I'm saying?
Dan.
Like if I just throw a peanut in my mouth, I'm not caring that much about it. There's magic.
It's perfection.
It's perfection.
All right, boom. We all agree.
Okay,
What
moving
do we
on.
got next?
Well, that's great because we didn't have universal praise for a candy like that since Starburst, and I don't even believe.
Can I suggest the next one?
Go ahead, Eel.
The little hamburger.
Bring it out. The hamburger is like so iconic.
Now, Dan apparently didn't even know about it.
Never heard of it before, and it
And-
looks
What?
disgusting.
And Dan didn't even try one. Like
And I'm not going to.
this guy's.
Dude, you're being such a dick.
It looks like plastic.
You can
It
separate
literally looks like
them.
it's just
Look,
a
the
toy
bun-
hamburger.
Stop.
But
You got
that's
the
the
bun,
beauty.
the pickle separated from the cheese. Actually, it's only 3 pieces.
Now, does anyone not know about this beauty?
Everyone knows but them.
Okay.
Your eyes look like hamburgers.
It's not that good.
It's not.
It's not that bad though.
But it's a little hamburger candy.
I know.
You're giving it too many points for cutesiness.
It's not bad to be honest.
No.
It's pretty good for a
Either
gummy.
you guys
treat.
want to try this? I'm
Can't
passing on
eat
that.
it. Stop.
No, not doing it.
You're not too good to eat the hamburger.
It's probably got gelatin in it. I'm using that as my excuse.
But you ate everything else.
That's true. Starburst definitely has gelatin in it.
Yeah, probably. Probably does.
Go ahead. Anyone else got an opinion back there?
It's kind of nostalgic for me because I used to eat them as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
So
They even made it out to Israel?
Yeah.
You guys put it upside down. But the hamburger kind of works either way. For me, it's a B.
I'll go with a B.
All I hear is Dan rummaging through a bag and nothing else. You guys, anyone? Come on, what do I got a bag? Come on. Ian.
I haven't tried it yet. Dan's rummaging.
Oh.
I couldn't find any more.
All right, well, let's just give it a
Whatever.
B.
Ay, ay, ay.
This segment's a
You guys.
disaster.
You don't need our ratings on all of them.
I'm curious. We needed to. It's a dem.
Just off rip, that's probably a D for me. I don't like
I give it
gummies
an
like
F just
that.
'cause
I
it
don't
looks
think it's that
disgusting.
cute. I
I
don't
did
like it.
not need to hear that.
Such dick.
I give it a B.
All right, you guys, you brought it down to us.
No, it stays at B.
It's a
If
Democratic.
it stays at B, that
It
compromises
stays
the whole
at B because you guys didn't
democratic
even
process.
actually vote.
He's
You were
right.
like, well,
Well,
if you
that's-
want my opinion,
That's true. You have to
then
taste it,
maybe
man.
it's a
You
D.
guys demanded my opinion, so now I gave it.
You didn't try it.
You didn't try it.
You're out.
You guys went. You guys
Put it back at B.
You guys went out of your way. You guys went all over town to find these hamburgers.
We
and you're-
bought like 5 of them. I don't know what's going on.
and you bought
here.
5 of them.
I
so
can't find the rest. I don't
so
know.
what is going on here?
Because we were willing to go the distance for
This
the
is
show.
a conspiracy to undermine the hamburger rating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find one
I'm
now.
personally
Dan,
offended.
can I get that bag?
It's a B.
Put it back at B, then.
I have a D. I can't. I got an F and a D.
I'll
Tila.
find one for Ian. We should move on. We can't spend this much time on each one. This is gonna be like a 4-hour episode.
All right, it stays at C until Ian tries it. I'm sorry, it's
Okay.
democratic. Next up, let's do the Yorkshire. These are great. York.
Boring.
It's mint. It's chocolate. I haven't had one in a while. Grandma loves it.
Snooze.
Stop. It's like a junior mint, but less cummy inside.
Ian's got a burger.
I couldn't
Wow,
care
was it
about
that
this
hard,
one.
Dan? Well, let's focus on the mint.
It's a D for me.
It's a B. I like it.
Really, you're gonna compare that to
It's
a
a
little,
big junior mint.
little cute hamburger?
Little
Your
cute.
eyes look like hamburgers.
Exactly.
Thoughts on the York?
Not a huge fan. Kind of gross. I'd say
Are you guys not gonna
D or E.
participate?
I'm
I know.
eating one. What?
I'd give it an E.
What? I'm eating a peppermint patty thing.
It's too much peppermint. That's the problem.
That's really minty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's lame.
So I gave it a B.
I say D or E for me.
Yeah,
It's gross.
I'm with the D or an E.
Really?
Yeah.
E.
Yeah, I'll go D.
I love when Ian gives an answer. He's so confident.
Yeah.
Like
The man knows what he likes.
we spend so much time being thoughtful and going over it. But with Ian, it's D.
Yeah.
man of action.
I just know. I know in my heart.
Did you decide on the hamburger?
I'm on my last piece. I'm on the bun.
Oh my god.
What?
It's the same thing.
So are we giving the York?
So what do you think?
Are we giving the York a D?
Yes.
It's not as bad as Almond Joy. We can agree to that.
That's true.
Dude, the Almond Joy army was out for blood.
Yeah, but those people
after
have,
last week.
Those people probably think cilantro tastes like soap.
Right.
You know what I mean? They've got like a
you're
genetic
right.
mutation.
They got a weird. Yeah, they're mutants.
Right. Milky
Ian?
Way, baby. This is the one. Ian, go ahead.
It's a D.
Thank you.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
the burger stays at
God.
C.
It's a B.
It's so boring. There's no flavor.
You are boring.
Okay.
Don't dare call the hamburger boring.
We're moving on. The Milky Way is perfection. Caramel, chocolate, nougat.
Snickers already done it.
Wrong. Perfect proportion. It's got more caramel, no peanuts.
Milky Way, fun.
Fun size.
Fun size.
I mean, it's amazing. For me,
It's just a Snickers with no peanuts. It's a C.
It's a C.
Nope.
Stop. I think it's an A. I like it.
You like
you, Dan.
everything.
I don't like everything. Zach and Ian.
I'd give it an A.
My guy.
C.
Okay, so we're at B.
I always wait for Ian's rating. Like that's like the big definitive one. I think he just takes his.
There's blocks have developed. There's the Dan and Ela block and the Zach and Ethan block.
Right.
They have very similar
And then
taste.
Ian
and then
is
Ian
like
is the wild
the-
card. He's
Yeah.
he's kind of the
Yeah.
decider here.
But he's quiet. He deliberates.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the swing vote. It's like nobody else matters.
Right.
It's like somehow
It's kinda
Ian.
just Ian's list.
Yeah, this is just Ian's list.
I'm the Ken Bone of candy. I gotta.
That's true. You are the Ken Bone.
What's next?
Yeah, next up.
Airheads. We've got to eat from the same
Airheads, baby.
So let's do watermelon.
Oh, okay.
I like Airheads, but it's a bit much for me. It's like Starburst, but worse. Because at first,
Right.
the curve is steeper. Tastes great. And it just turns into like sand in your mouth.
I love the format.
Mhm.
I think it's awesome.
Sugar
stick.
It's just so
Sugar
it's
tape.
not food. It's like this shouldn't be consumed.
Right, it's not.
Now there's a lot of variation between the flavors on
I can't finish it.
Airheads.
But
So we're gonna be eating a blue one back here, which is a little different than the one you got here. Split that up for.
I'm done. I can't I always have this problem with Airhead. But halfway through, I'm so over it. You want to try the orange?
No. I'm over it. Why can you not throw stuff at me? So, I like it. What would I rate it? I wish that I had Ian's confidence in decision.
I loved Airheads growing up.
D.
I gotta
D.
say that was
Yeah.
that was kind of disappointing from
D.
what I remembered it being. It was not as good as I remember.
You can't even finish it.
I feel like as
He
a
is
kid you
generous.
can.
Yeah,
Right.
as a kid, like exactly. You have to be under the age of like 12 to be able to eat.
Yeah.
Because it's just. I think it's I honestly think it's a D. Maybe even an E if I'm being
Nah.
really prejudiced.
Nah.
Well, let's hear from the wild cards.
I'm actually with you on this one. I say D as well.
I can go with D.
People are not going to like this.
D for
though.
disappointing.
People are not going to like this, but I urge them to go try an Airhead as an adult.
Yeah, because I went into this thinking it was going to be like A. I loved Airheads growing up, but this is the first one I've had in 20 years, and it was not as good as I remember.
This gives you anal fissures.
This gave you an anal fissure?
Yeah.
Is that an F for you then?
I'd give it a D. I give it a D.
It's 3 Ds.
Hit the drum roll.
I give it a C.
Oh.
It's
But
good.
We got 3 Ds.
It's just too big.
It's a D then. The D holds.
Yeah, the D
holds
holds.
firm. People aren't going to like that.
I want to do the Twizzler.
I love Twizzler. I think I like Twizzler. I like how you guys unwrapped it for me. Okay. Let me talk about Twizzler. It's bold, and I'll tell you why. Because it's not overly sweet. It's almost like you're just chewing on wax. But I like it. It's refreshing that it's not so sweet. It's like wax that you can swallow.
I had a weird relationship with this because
Were you touched by a Twix?
No.
By a Twizzler?
When I was first
You said,
introduced,
weird relationship with that.
when I was first introduced to it, I think by you, it seemed so weird to me because it looks like it would be so tasty and sweet, but then it's like no flavor almost. So I thought I hated it, but then the more I eat it now, I love it. So
It's a really bold that it's so not sweet.
This is an F.
You know what, Ian? You beat me to it. This shit sucks. This is a fucking F.
well, it's fine.
I'm throwing it in the trash. I think that's the first F I've given other than the candy corn.
It's like awful but addicting.
I don't give it an F. No, not at all. I like
I
Twizzler.
can't see one candy on this list that I'd grab before. Like, this would be the last one I'd grab out of all of these if they were all on a table.
You know, it might be the first for me sometime, depending on my mood.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
I love licorice.
No, but do you like Twizzler?
I do, yeah. I'd give it a B.
Jeez.
I'd give it a B.
I give it a B.
Wow.
So we have 2 Fs and 3 Bs. Where's that land us?
I think that lands us like at D or C, right?
I think it's a C.
Yeah.
Well, 3 Bs, right?
3 Bs, 2 Fs.
I think a Twizzler is a C. I'm surprised you guys had such a negative reaction to
That's
it.
too generous, but whatever.
What didn't you like about it? That it was just waxy and didn't have
It's
flavor?
Zero flavor. It just tastes like you're eating a candle. It's disgusting.
Yeah, man. It's like wax you can swallow. It's exciting. You remember in Halloween, you used to get like the Dracula fangs that were made of wax and you could put it in your mouth? But you wanted to eat it, but you couldn't because it was actually just wax.
Right.
But this is, you can eat this.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat a Twizzler or a candy corn, Dan?
Oof. Those are both at the bottom for me. Those are my F candies.
I would
I still think
rather-
the biggest
Yeah, I would
mistake
rather
we
eat a
have on this
Twizzler.
tier list is that the candy corn's at D. That's absurd.
D is low.
Fuck you,
It's on
Dan.
the same level as nerds.
Nerds
Fuck
suck.
No. Hell no.
I agree with you, Dan, but what can you do?
I would rather eat a
This
Twizzler
is
than a
democracy.
candy corn.
Yeah. Democracy sucks.
Un-American.
Okay, let's go to the Rolo.
Let's go.
You think I can play Rolo Tony Browntown without getting claimed?
Is that
unnecessary?
be
Probably.
like Adult Swim?
Yeah.
We would get claimed. Tim and Eric have a song about Rolos where they go, Rolo Tony Browntown, check yourself right at the door. And they're trying to make a pitch for Rolos and they're clowning on it. They're like, it's like gum. You want to spit it out. You can't. Now, I think you guys are getting tired of hearing me say this, but I love Rolos. Caramel and chocolate. It's delicious. I fucking love it. They're like little nuggies. They're like little rabbit poops.
It's just not.
They come in pellets.
It's not my preferred candy. It's
Get 'em.
fine though, so I don't know what to rate it.
It's pretty good.
Rolo Tony Browntown.
I would never
Check
buy it.
yourself right at the door. I used to buy these a lot when I was a kid.
I think that might actually be the first Rolo I've ever had. And I'm kind of impressed. It's pretty good.
Wow, Dan.
I'll give it
C.
I'll give it a B.
I give it a B.
The only downside for me is the wrapper.
I like the wrapper, but I hear what you're saying. I think it's fun that it comes in a tube.
I'd give it a C.
What you got
Yeah,
here?
so we got
This is a B for me.
Oh.
We're all floating around the B.
So
C.
I'm going to sneak it right in the B like a Tetris piece.
There you go. Love it.
So,
Is this really interesting? Are people at home
Hila, we're so deep in the show, nobody
listening
cares.
and they're like, "Ooh, that's interesting."
People seem to really like tier lists. I don't know.
I will do a tier list of anything, man. This is going to be the tier list. We'll do you know what we'll do a tier list of at the rock bottom? Episodes of the H3 podcast tier list.
It's your podcast guest.
Way too meta.
Power ranking.
Now the $100,000 for me, the $100,000 is almost like it's underground.
All right, bring it here.
I never had my first $100,000 until I was like 13, and I've been brainwashed all these years, being like, oh, Snickers, Milky Way, all this yada yada yada, Twix, but all of a sudden, chewy caramel milk chocolate crispy crunchy, and I'm like, dude, where have you been my whole life? It's so good. The caramel, the crunch. Give me a minute.
I don't know. I'm just not into
Back
it.
up from the mic. Back up. Thank you.
Go ahead. I love it. It's an A.
So boring.
We got a problem back here. I don't think we have 100 grands.
Oh.
Shit. I know.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm digging through our candy right now.
I mean, I only took a bite from
Yes,
one side.
yeah.
You want to try the other
Yeah,
side?
grab this.
All right.
You can eat off the back end of ours. Right there's a clean bite.
Oh, I just found him. Hold on.
Good, because I was just
All right,
wiping
we're
the
good, we're
spit
good.
off this
Yeah,
one to hand you
I'd
guys.
rather not do that. There you go.
What do you give it, Ela?
It's just so boring. Probably a C or something like that.
That's a B for me.
I think they suffer from weak packaging. It's not
That's
very
true.
memorable.
Yeah,
It doesn't jump out.
packaging.
It's true. I would
It's
never
so
grab this off
boring.
the shelf, but I was so impressed with it, with the candy bar itself. I think it's fantastic.
I'd give it an A.
And hey, that's my guy, Zach, right there.
I'm actually siding with you guys this time.
It's really good,
I had a
right?
similar experience. I don't think I've ever had 100 grand because it seems like an old person candy for some
Totally.
reason.
Yeah.
But it's actually pretty good. I give it a B.
So we
Drum
had
roll.
A, B, C. What was yours?
I'm with Dan again. I'm B on this one.
Okay. I think we're a B.
Mm.
With 100 grand. It's kind of a dark horse there. I did not expect to like that.
So wait, there was 2 A's and 3 B's? No, Ela gave it a C.
No, I gave it a C.
No, I think
So
it was 1 A,
it's
2 B's.
No, me and Zach gave it both A's, or did you give it a B?
A.
Yeah, I guess it was 2 A's. 2 A's, 2 B's, and a
But
C.
it's a B.
I
That
thought
sounds
you
like a
gave
B.
it a B, Ethan.
Whatever. It's a B.
Whatever.
It's a B.
It's a fucking B.
I kind of want to sneak it up in the A. But Snickers, you can't
Nah.
really fuck with
It's not as
Snickers.
good as a Snicker.
Let's do some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Like what? You keep telling me that I don't know what this one is.
You guys know Fun Dip?
Oh, boy.
This shit is so shocking. It took me 10 years to even realize what I was supposed to do with this until I saw some other kids with it.
Really?
And then even as a child, I was somewhat horrified by how disgusting it was. What you're supposed to do, Ela, is open the top like this. Okay? And now what you'll find here is a stick.
Oh, I've never seen this.
The stick I loved. I would just eat the stick and throw the rest out. Well, what you're supposed to do...
Dip it in the powder.
Yeah.
Duh.
Not that complicated, huh?
No, that took you 10 years.
The stick is bomb. It's like chalk with sugar.
You think that that's disgusting?
No, because kids would be just drooling all over it and dipping in. It gets all wet and spit. Yeah, I think it's disgusting. I hate it.
Colors your mouth, too.
This is awesome.
I've always hated that. I give that an E.
Wow.
The stick tastes like shit.
Ela's kind of blown away right now. I
Yeah,
can tell.
she's experimenting. She's in the laboratory.
I'm eating some of that Raz apple
I
magic
like it.
dip right now. And, yeah.
I find it disgusting.
I feel disgusting eating it, but it's good.
I don't feel disgusting.
It's gross. What
It's
is
just
this,
pure
powder?
Sugar. It's just
You're
powder.
just dipping
It's just straight up sugar.
What is everything else here?
I mean,
Your mouth is all blue.
at least, yeah.
Okay, rate it then, tough guy.
I'm thinking.
All right. Ian, are you like crunching the numbers? Are you doing like an algorithm in your head right now?
I'm eating it.
I give it a B.
I'm okay with a B.
This is an E.
Wait, you said D or B?
E.
Said
Said
E.
E.
No,
Like
then.
echo. Oh, I said B.
Okay, yeah, I'm
I
good
kind of
with
dig
B.
it.
Thank you. This is the first time we've ever agreed, Ian.
I don't like working when I eat my candy. This is
This
a job.
isn't work. This is pleasure.
It's true. So Zach is the wild card for once. We've got 2 B's and 2 E's. You are the swing vote.
Sir, Zach.
I'd give it a D.
Ooh.
So I think that probably lands it in a C then, eh?
Ooh.
Or D.
I think that lands in a D, yeah.
That candy sucks. It belongs there.
Such a task.
Wow, there's a lot. Okay. These M&Ms are bullshit. Let's just get these out of the way.
Yeah.
Because there's way too much shit still here.
You can
Bullshit.
delete.
Delete? Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
That was fucking
Oh,
epic.
shit.
That was epic. Now, here we go. Here's one. Reese's Pieces. Grab a handful. They rule. It's like M&M's.
Some in the shop.
M&M's from the future. You know what I mean? It's like RoboCop. M&M style. I love it. Look, it's a little waxy. If you eat too many.
Personally, I'm not a fan.
Wow.
Me, it's an A. Love it.
Wait, didn't you rate it higher than the cups?
I like it more than the cups.
Oh.
I do. I like it more than the cups. I do.
I do too.
Whoever invented that is a genius. They're like, we've got
But-
the cups. Now we need the pieces.
See, I like the pieces too. I want to rate it a B, but I feel like that's fucked up to put it on the same level as the cups. But apparently,
What did I say? A? I think it's
I
an
give it a C.
A C? Get out of here.
No,
Hamburger.
but- okay, well, it's a B.
I give it a B.
It's just not my personal taste, but I get it. So I could see it being a B.
Mm.
I'm just not into the peanut butter stuff.
I don't have a fetish for peanut butter. I just know good candy when I taste it.
I agree.
So I'll just sit here quietly waiting for you guys.
I'll give it a B.
C.
I guess it's a B then.
I'm not a peanut butter guy either.
The B is getting crowded. The B is getting crowded, folks. This, okay.
Let's
Let's
get
go
some.
Sweet
Yes.
Now, you guys bought the extreme sour. Do they all say extreme sour, or is this special edition extreme sour?
I mean,
I went to 3 stores and this is all they had at all 3.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so then that's what it is. It's sour, man. It tastes like sour.
These are fucking bomb. S tier.
I love it. S.
S.
Seriously?
I love the sour candy.
Where
So
are you
good.
guys trolling?
No.
No.
S.
S all the way.
It's not S for me. I like the texture a lot. The texture is amazing. It's like that hard, chewy.
Yep.
But it's too sour. I don't know. It's a C for me.
Yeah, this is C.
You
Ugh.
Such party
It's not
poopers.
enjoyable. Look at me. I'm suffering.
It's
I'm
good
suffering.
pain.
No, it's not.
It's a good suffer.
Yeah.
No.
All right, that's 3 S's, 2 C's. I say that's an A.
Yeah, at least.
Not at least. You can't get an S with this controversy.
No, that's the
Wait.
Warheads, bro.
Wait, did you take a warhead?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's coming, though.
Wait, are we really giving Sweet Tarts an A?
Yes.
Wait, 2 C's and 2 S's? Oh.
3 S's.
3 S's.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
3 S's and 2 C's. Yeah, I guess that's an A. As much as I dislike it, I don't think it belongs there.
Well.
That's
Your
an
problem.
M&M level, Snickers level.
Yeah, look at
Milk
this beauty.
dud. Milk dud.
Look at this beauty.
Okay.
Beautiful colors. Love the texture.
The texture, I'll get. I
The
have.
size is perfect.
The texture is. I love the texture. I love hard chewy. Is what she said when she. Whatever. I don't know. All right, let's blast through these. 3 Musketeers. Nobody cares. Let's just take a quick bite. Wow, it's missing everything. It's just the nougat. Nougat. Where's all the good shit? It's like these candy bars. It's like Mexican food. You know how they're all variations of the same thing? It's like Snickers got it all, Milky Way doesn't have peanuts, and 3 Musketeers has nothing. That being said, I think it's pretty good, and I give it an A. No, I'm kidding. I gave it a B.
I give it a B.
One of my favorites. I'd give it an A.
It's like eating fiberglass. This is an E.
Fiberglass?
Fiberglass? What even is that? Like, what would that?
Like the. Are you talking about like insulation? Like the pink foam? It is kind of like that.
What?
Thank you,
How do
Daniel.
guys
I
know?
gotta pee so bad.
Okay, an E. Interesting.
Yeah. As far as like a chocolate bar goes, they're pretty shit.
Come on.
I give it an E as well. I'm with the M.
Fuck you, Dan.
So it sounds like it's like a D or a C,
Okay.
but I think it's a D.
I don't care.
I don't care either. No, we need to protect the integrity. I gave it a B.
I was with you on the B.
So it's 2 B's, an A, and 2. Yeah, it's a C.
2 E's.
It's a C.
Yeah, I guess it's a C.
Let's not rush through this, you guys. We put in a lot of work.
Oh my God.
To protect the integrity of this. Tootsie Roll. What time Tootsie Roll can really...
This is the stuff that your mom always has?
No, I complain about hard candy, but to me, the Tootsie Roll can be the perfect thing at the perfect time. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I regret not remembering these last week when we were talking about the Tootsie Roll, because I still contend that an actual Tootsie Roll is absolute garbage, and the Tootsie Roll Pop is basically they had so much unsold fucking Tootsie Roll because nobody wants that shit.
Wait, this is
They put
the
some good
same-
candy around it.
This is the
and pawned
same
it off
company?
on people. Yeah. In the middle of this lollipop is a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, it's a Tootsie Roll
But you
Pop.
always throw it away once you get down to that because it's fucking
No,
gross.
that's my favorite part.
Well, like I eat it, but it's gross.
I love it. It's coated in hard candy, and you crunch into it. It's like the best thing ever.
Which it's a great lollipop, but
a great
when you get to
lollipop.
that core, that's like as soon as you break through,
My opinion
right in the trash.
is I would never buy this, but your mom always has it in their house, and I always grab one.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you rate that? I don't know.
It's a
good.
B.
To me, the lollipop part is like an A, and then the Tootsie Roll is garbage. So that kind of brings it down to like a C when you average it out.
Yeah, I could go with a C.
It's a B.
I'd give it an A.
Thank you, Zach.
I give it an A too.
Finally.
So, what did I give it? A B? 2 A's?
Sounds like a B
B.
when you average that out.
Surprised me with that one, Ian. An A? Interesting. Didn't you mad talk on the Tootsie Roll, Ian?
Well, it's the lollipop factor.
Right.
It's great. I love the wrapper. It's colorful. It's,
That's true.
When I got one of these in the Halloween bag, it was always a big score. It was
Mm-hmm.
an exciting moment.
It's true. It's true.
I forgot they were even talking about Halloween. All right, let's go to the Warheads. This is the one that everyone's waiting for.
This is big.
Eli's never had a Warhead.
I don't know if I never had one, but
You're going to get fucking wrecked. I'm going to get wrecked. You want black cherry or blue raspberry?
Try the lemon.
I think the blue will be more sour.
Lemon's the worst one.
Lemon? It's already sour. Dude, just look at it. It looks like it's coated in like cyanide.
it does.
It looks like it was found at the bottom of a well. I can't do this. When I was a kid, I would have to spit it out. Dan was telling us before the show that he burned the taste buds off his tongue eating these. Ready?
Oh, man.
You got it. You got to just throw it in your mouth and see how long you can take it. All right? I'll do it with you.
Oh my God.
Take it out. You're with me, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. But I just tasted it for a second and I was shocked.
Just throw it in your mouth. You like the sour candies,
I
Mrs. Sweetheart.
do.
It gets sweet. It gets sweet.
Yeah, it gets sweet. So as long as you can take it. Ready? Go.
So I'm like,
I'm not salivating. I'm just holding it still.
You got to clamp down on it.
I'm trying not to taste it, but it's so awful.
it's just gross. Okay. I think I made it through it.
You make it through, and
Did
then
you
it
chew?
becomes the hard candy, and the hard candy's good. And then there's a surprise on the inside, too, when you crack it open. Clamp down on it.
It's awful. It tastes like acid. It's like acid.
Is it FDA approved?
It's like acid, you guys.
My tongue feels like
Like if
damaged.
someone was administering a lethal dose or something to me, this would, I would be like, guys, why am I eating this? Because you shouldn't eat this.
I'm going for round 2 right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, you
Are
shouldn't
you
eat this.
serious?
I'm serious. I'm opening a second.
Ugh, I made it through.
Wow.
I made it through.
Mm.
You know what I used to do as a kid? I just remembered. Ian's watching in disbelief. You know what I used to do with these? You guys can call me a little bitch, but I'll tell you. I'll own it. I used to wash it in the sink. Wash all the sour off and then eat it because the sweet part's really good.
Un-American. I don't like it.
I don't think kids should eat that, is what I think.
Un-American.
There's something not right about kids putting that in their mouth.
It feels like my mouth is burned.
There needs to be like a Sean Evans show, sour one.
Un-American.
But you gotta get to the center. Apparently, there's nothing interesting in the center, Dan.
There's like a little pop of like super sweet. I don't know, something
I
in the
want
middle.
it in my mouth. I didn't want to chew it, but you made me do it. What's an F?
Fuck no. S.
No way.
S tier all the way.
Really?
Warhead's.
Zacky boy.
You know what? I'm gonna be more fair. I think it's an. I don't know how to rate this because I know
It's the shock factor.
it's not that bad, but for me, I would.
I would
if
never
I got this
buy
in my
this.
bag, I wouldn't even eat it. I mean, I would throw it out.
But there is something to the shock.
There's an originality
Mhm.
point to it, for sure. So we have 2 S's.
Sure.
Ian. What you got?
C.
C from Ian. That's the whole range. You guys both said F, right?
I think. I think I
Who
need.
has 2 F and a C?
It's not an F.
I
it's
don't
more
know,
like a D.
but like
I think I give it a D.
Yeah, I'm with your opinion.
So I think that probably rates it a B.
Yep.
On average, which I think is fair because it is a hotly contested item.
It's not for everybody, but for if you're into it. There's some bomb ass candy.
Is it it is an S candy. It is totally an S candy.
Wow.
Well, not in this
not.
democratic process. You want to have a revolt?
I feel like
You
the
wanna
S
have
candy is like is not controversial.
universal.
It's like,
Exactly.
yeah.
S candy is universal appraise. Zach.
I love it.
Peanut butter M&Ms. That's S tier.
Yeah.
All right, let's move it on quickly. Swedish fish.
Why are you so aggressive?
I love Swedish fish. It's like Twizzler gone right. I don't know what's Swedish about them, but it tastes great.
Mm-hmm.
I really like them. I think they're B.
B.
Okay. C for me, I guess. That's generous. Maybe even D. Let's go with D.
S tier for me.
Hey, Zach, you got it. Now, come on. You're out of control, Zach.
No, I love them. I love those.
You
little
can't have that
fuckers.
many S tier candies in your life.
Why not?
He's just
I guess.
living. dude.
Compromises the integrity of your S.
Un-American.
I give it a D.
Did you just un-American yourself, Zach?
Un-American.
That's pretty epic. That is American. Un-Americaning yourself. What'd you give it, Ian?
D.
You give it a D.
And then
Him and I are both D.
You are D.
Yeah.
You guys are pushing me down.
It's a B again, I think. Or did you not rate it yet?
I was at a B with you, but
So it's a B.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, B is the kind of the curve. You know what I mean?
It's starting to look that way. Poor Almond Joy down there by itself. in the bottom
Okay,
tier.
so here's one I think
love
that will.
that it's the only one there because
So here,
no one wants that.
here's the ones that I thought could possibly content. So the Smarties.
Oh, here we go.
No way.
So the Smarties was something that was in your Halloween bag in excess every year.
No one would
full
take this
of
shit.
Smarties, and I hate.
Why do you hate it?
Oh, Hila, you're gonna mess this up for us.
bad.
Un-American.
It's so bad. It's like it looks like a crayon. I mean, it's so bad.
How can you hate this?
They're just
What is
Tums.
wrong with you guys?
It's just Tums. They give it out with the other candy to help your stomach.
You say that like that's a bad thing, Dan.
Exactly. I love Tums.
It's just chalky, boring. I mean, this is like
You guys are insane.
if you lived in a sewer society, and this was like the best they could do with candy because they don't have access to like higher technologies.
Okay, so I must be from a
Do you know what
sewer
I'm saying?
society.
Like this is like a.
I'm eating the whole thing while you're talking.
Okay, go ahead. I'm just saying, like, if you were in like prehistoric civilization and they just found out about sugar and they didn't have really sophisticated ways of making stuff, this is like It's a F. F.
It's an F.
What a
First
joke.
F.
With you, F.
Smarties suck, and they piss me
It's
off.
a B for me.
And I have bad memories of having bags full of Smarties.
Everybody. Because you try and trade with the other kids. Nobody
wants
wants the
your
Smarties. Nobody wants the Smarties.
Everyone's got 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
You guys are party poopers. Un-American. Yep.
Suck.
What else?
Let's go. Hit us.
I'd give it an A.
My God, there's no consensus, Ian.
This is a B. I'm moving to the sewer.
My dude.
Hold on, we got an A, a B, and 2 Fs. So what does that make that, a C?
No.
A
I'd say
D?
like D, yeah.
Really?
No, it can't be. They liked it.
Said an A, 2 Bs, and
2 Fs. I guess
Yeah.
it is a D.
Yeah, that's like a D.
That's a C.
Because you got 2 Fs, bro.
Okay.
That's.
Yeah, that brings it way down.
I mean, it really belongs there in that shit tier next to corn
Yeah.
Bullshit.
and Fun Dip. I can't believe that. I mean, it got a D at least. If it was any higher than D, I think. Okay, well, here's the other one that I thought would be a contender. Dum Dums. This is another shit that you get in your bag. You're like, give me a break.
What even is that?
It's just some stupid little sucker. It sucks. There's nothing interesting about it.
It's what the doctor gives you.
It's
after you get your
tiny.
shot.
Called Dum Dum?
Yeah, they're called Dum Dums. It's tiny. There's nothing interesting in the center. There's no ingenuity.
That's an F.
An F just right off the bat?
Yeah.
You can't even get a flavor profile with a quick look like that.
I don't like you said, it looks like the dentist gave it to me.
It's so
It
small
usually
though.
is the one. Ooh.
And I oop.
I just and I oop. I just put
And I oop.
I just put a watermelon one in my mouth.
Mm.
I gotta say that's pretty good.
This one's
It's better than I expected.
I don't like it.
it's a D. You know, it's an E.
It's
An
an
E.
E. If you guys want me to be fair, it's an E.
It's an F.
I was
I
gonna
would
go
never
with
gonna
F.
eat that. It's an F.
Un-American.
I wouldn't even bother to pick it up. It's an F.
Honestly,
And I oop.
it's an F.
And oop.
Honestly.
2 Fs.
I give it a C. Maybe even a B. This watermelon one is fire.
Shut up.
Try the one. I'm
And
not
you
gonna shut up.
wouldn't and you wouldn't eat the what are these called? Smarties?
Yeah, absolutely not.
Fuck you, Dan.
I'm gonna stick to Rolaids. Thanks.
I'm sorry I told you to shut up. That was rude of me.
Oh, I forgive
I
you.
got overwhelmed in the heat of the moment.
No, I mean this is a debate, man. It's okay.
I shouldn't
You gotta
speak
be-
to you like that.
Yeah, you got to be passionate.
All right, Ian, Zach, give me a fucking break. What am I doing
It
here?
reminds me of the doctor. I'm giving it an F.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll give it a B.
Thank you, Ian.
What the fuck?
Ian,
What?
Okay, let's
I'm really
do-
turning around on you,
let's
buddy.
do-
I'm really
How
turning
do you
around.
like
appreciate
this?
that.
Hold on,
man?
let's do
There's
the
no
math
way.
though before we
Fuck you,
rush to
Dan.
conclusions here. We have 3 Fs. Am I right?
Yeah, and I gave it a C, and he gave it a B.
So that's a E for sure. So I think we have Almond
Now
Joy
with
has
Almond
company.
Joy, that seems unfair.
Well, got 3 Fs.
Yeah, I
Pretty
mean it is.
fair.
You're right. I mean, as far as our rating system,
Bro,
It's called Dum Dum.
If I had an Almond Joy and a Dum Dum in a bowl, I'd throw the whole fucking bowl out. You know what I mean? I don't want either one of those.
It's such a depressing candy.
yeah.
It's the worst candy. It is.
Yeah,
It
it's
really is F tier. And how
Like
dare
who
you?
made this? No charisma. Call it a Dum Dum. Wrap it like
Charisma.
a doctor's office.
I just can't believe we don't have anything in the F tier. Like, there's got to be one thing in there.
It's too late. I
It's
don't-
fucking candy corn, and you
It's
psychopath.
yeah,
It's not candy corn, Dan.
It's
It's
not.
Candy
I like
corn
candy
is
corn.
the true F.
I like
Dan.
candy
You
corn.
Fucked
All
up
Fuck
the
you,
whole
Dan.
scale.
right, here, Mr. Goodbar. It's Hershey's with peanuts in it. Fuck that shit. You can't trick me. I know it's Hershey's, and I still hate it. E. It's even worse because they treat me like
Yeah.
a fool.
It's even worse.
Mr. Goodbar, awful name. Too might I add. E.
It's a D for me because it's still not as bad as those.
I just don't like that they're trying to fool me into thinking it's just a Hershey bar.
Yeah, I almost want to dock it points for that.
Exactly.
I'm trying to pull a fast one. Give it a E.
Give it an F.
Oh.
I want to
for
see
me.
something on the F tier.
No, Zach. Come on, keep
gotta
it
be
real.
Keep it
No,
real.
you gotta keep it
We
real.
all want an F tier, but we just got to keep it real.
No, I would never buy that shit.
It is kind of the worst.
Yeah.
I said C.
Ian, I love it. Sticking to his gun. So we got a F, F, E. Dan, what'd you give it?
I
give it an E. I would say it would be a D, but again, I'm docking it points for like trying to. It's a fucking Hershey's bar.
Is it? It's a D, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the same as Hershey's, but it should be less than Hershey's.
That's how I feel. Right. Just for
being an asshole.
For being shady.
It's kind of the same.
Okay, let's be honest here. We got to be real.
Honestly.
We're almost through this. Now this is one that people like. It's again. We come back to Hershey's, but at least this time it looks different.
This one is better.
It's innovative. You know what? I mean, like it takes a little technological advances.
Why do you do this?
Takes a little technological
He
advances.
just throws it on the table like I'm gonna scoop the table.
Wow.
Okay.
This is definitely the best.
Now,
I'm
what
impressed.
I love about it is like how packed it is with
the cookie.
cookies.
Oh yeah.
It's like
It's
and
not
the
like
color
a
is
couple
amazing.
speckles.
Gray.
And that's very American. That's American.
How it's they give you the value.
American.
I think it's a.
I'm impressed. I give it an A.
I was gonna say A.
A.
Wow.
That's triple A.
This is an A, baby.
Yeah. I agree.
Hershey's, well, we have a full
We have
consensus here.
5 A's.
You know, Hershey's they really did they turned it around.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
They went from dog shit Mr. Goodbar. Guys, Mr. Goodbar has to be an F. I'm
Okay.
looking at this.
Oh.
I'm looking at this fucking Mr. Goodbar.
I can't stand the name.
Everything about it.
It's so pretentious.
Dog
It's
shit.
like, I'll tell you if
How
you're a
is
good
it?
bar.
I'm giving it an F.
Yep.
You can't. That's not democratic.
All
No, you
right,
can't do that. But
Ian, you gave.
let's review the package for a second. Could it be any uglier?
How does anyone buying that still?
Looks like a cleaning product.
I'm surprised Hershey's isn't embarrassed to even put their name on it.
Looks like
Looks like DHL.
Looks like wipes for your toilet. Like
Grandpa's
chemical
cough
wipe.
medicine.
Oh, man.
All right, the last one's Payday. This is gonna be another average. Nobody cares. Wow.
I
right.
think you're undercutting Payday, dude.
All right, Payday's packed with nuts, held together by caramel. It looks like.
Yep.
Everything I don't like.
You're right.
Oh, what?
It looks like
Gross.
it looks like a
I-
little shit.
I
It looks really gross. It
I
is
don't even want to
surprisingly good.
taste it.
I like it. You'll like it.
Give it a shot.
This looks disgusting.
Yeah, it looks like a little note of poop. Like it. You know when you poop, it has got like.
Yeah.
It looks like the inside of your intestines. Take a bigger
Give it a try, though.
bite.
Give
You
it a
have
try.
to get the whole experience.
Okay.
You gotta get some of the filling.
Yeah, you look.
I
Killing
did.
me.
I
You
got.
just take- okay.
I got the feeling.
It's fine. It's a C.
I fell asleep.
You did.
Fell asleep eating it.
All right, guys, come on. This
Un-American.
segment's taking too long. C.
I'd give it an F.
Whoa.
I hate that shit. There's nothing good about that.
That's not true.
Nothing.
Ian?
I give it E.
C for me.
I'm alone on this one, I guess. I give it like an A, but
What?
What?
I think it's good.
Something is not right.
I love the
you,
peanuts.
Dan.
I love the peanut butteriness, you know?
You like Paydays
I
as
like
much as Snicker?
It's got that salty and sweet. It's like really salty.
It is very salty. I like that.
Like I really like salted caramel dessert kind of stuff. This reminds me of it. So
So we got
It's
an
an A
A,
for me.
we got 2 C's, and we got a F.
yeah, F.
I had a E.
So it sounds like a C.
Yeah, it's down there. Maybe even yeah, sure.
You have a different opinion
All
on
right,
the
last
consensus?
one.
Well, hold on, Hila. What do you have to say about this, Dan?
Sounded like he agreed.
No, I'm going. I mean, the consensus is what it is. You guys are all wrong. That's all. I don't even think this, but just to play devil's advocate for a second.
I just keep going back to this dum dum.
I thought that.
What about the
Dum-Dum's
dum dum?
legit.
I thought you really said that.
What do you mean, Yam?
It's so good. He's.
I just keep going back to this one. I love
like
it.
What?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the pocket for
That's
the dum
because
dums.
you're a dum dum.
Got him. Well, how is it an E then, Ian? What does that mean?
Ian liked it.
I didn't give it an E.
He gave it like an A.
Yeah, but it's an E. All right, let's talk about the candy at hand, Sour Patch Kids. Amazing. Classic.
S.
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 Whoa.
You don't even have to try it. It's an S.
Ian?
I gotta try one. Hold on.
Oh.
Here.
What?
Well, let him try it.
Okay.
This is serious.
Wait, did all 4 of you give it an S?
Yeah.
We did.
Before trying it.
No, that's
Oh,
not
no,
true.
I'm going to feel like an asshole.
That's not true. Ian,
I
be
gotta pee
honest.
so You better bad. not.
It's so good. Even after all this candy, I'm still eating it.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect balance.
Mm-hmm.
Sour, sweet, chewy. That's all happening.
Back up from the mic. Back it up. It's the gummy shit is the worst.
I like Mr. Ed up in this bitch.
That's a B for me.
I think it still holds at S.
Four S's, 1 B does not.
I think that holds
break
at
that.
S.
Yep. Throw it up there. Boom. Done.
Un-American.
Have any of our S's been non-unanimous besides that one?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Twix and Kit Kat.
Right.
Starburst.
I think
Starburst wasn't unanimous. I gave it an A.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Or a B even, I gave it.
There it is. That's the tier list.
Now, if I had to...
So the only one we all agreed on was the M&M peanuts?
Hershey's.
No, for S.
I think we all said
Everyone-
S for Twix, right?
I
Does
don't
anybody
remember.
not feel like Twix is an S? Because it's an S.
I don't remember.
Well, just right now.
I think
would you
peanut
all
butter
rate it an S?
I think did peanut butter M&M have a
I don't
S
know
consensus?
if I don't know if I see Twix as an S.
It is.
Maybe it's fine with me. Being
Twix
an
is
S.
awesome.
Yeah. Un-American.
The ones that I have the biggest beef with looking at this list, because there is no F tier, and I'm being honest. Mr. Goodbar is a fucking F tier. I like revise. Like that bar is such dog shit. So pathetic. There's nothing of value in that.
Just drop it down there.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ian doesn't. Ian.
Let's make a vote. I'm in favor.
Should we re-vote on Mr. Goodbar?
Yeah, I'm in favor of dropping it to F.
F.
Does everyone? Ian?
Flush it.
I don't think it's an F.
Oh my god!
I would accept an E.
No, it's got to be.
So we should move it to E.
Okay, well then let's put it to E. How did it even get up in a D? Like, what happened in our rating system?
I think it was Ian.
Oh, Ian gave it like a S or some insane shit.
I'd rather eat it than a regular Hershey's. That's in D.
Dude, what?
Okay, but what
Really?
about?
But did you see the package?
So what about Dum Dums and? You guys are loving the Dum Dums, so I can't get that. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a true F here.
Almond
Candy
Joy.
corn.
It's the candy corn.
Almond Joy.
You fucked everything up.
It's,
Ethan.
no, I'm not the only one that likes candy corn. Zach and Ian both like candy corn.
Yeah.
It's the Almond Joy that's an F.
It's not.
We're like way.
It's the good bar. It's the fucking good bar, and you all know it.
We're way
All right.
out of the average by having the candy corn that high. And the
Dan.
comments agree. I mean, the
Dan,
listeners
we
agree.
like the candy corn. You got to give it up.
All right.
3 people liked it in this room of 5 people.
I know, but it's
It's
an
beloved.
anomaly. It's an anomaly.
It's not an anomaly.
Fuck you, Dan.
Do a Twitter poll then. Let's see when we post this episode.
Done. Oh, when we post the episode.
Well, they won't know what we're talking about.
Well, they'll know.
Okay, go ahead, do it. I'll wait. I don't
Do
give a
it.
shit. It's like,
Do
like what do we
it.
have to
You,
do
Dan.
here? We're already God
No
knows
one
how
is
deep
watching.
into this. Yeah.
Fuck you, Dan.
For me, the
So
only one. I mean, Dum Dums, Mr. Goodbar, is F for me. Those are just truly pointless. Yeah. But again, we couldn't agree on that. Really, Mr. Goodbar, Ian? I can't get over that. Look at it, yellow and red.
I'm not going to budge on this.
all right. Well, there you have it. Shoe Nice was going to come and murder us, by the way. I don't know if I just want to remind you of that.
oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh, you want to order food, Dan?
I just want to say
When you're done with the poll?
it's 3:30 and we have some stuff to do and then we gotta leave.
We got to wrap it up. Well, we have to talk about Belle Delphine. I don't want to talk about it. Zach was the one that was begging
Oh my
me
god,
to bring it up.
no.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Zach is always DMing me at after hours.
Oh, sure, yeah.
He sent me the new video.
Sure, yeah.
With like a saliva emoji. I was like, okay, thought you have a girlfriend?
I do.
Let's watch it. I've got all the good parts timestamped. Are you doing a poll, Dan?
Yep.
So let me just see, because I don't want to get started and then get interrupted with the poll. So let's just find out. Let's get the real feedback. We
rated a D tier, right? That's what we gave it? Yes. Yeah, it was D. All right, I'm tweeting it now.
Yeah, it's D tier.
How are you phrasing the poll?
Yeah, good question, Ela.
How did you feel about us rating candy corn D tier?
No. Nope. That's loaded.
It's already.
Dude, that's not the way you say. You say S A B C D E F.
No.
Rate candy corn.
We're not giving them that many options.
Why?
They can't handle
You
that.
let them rate it.
Dude, but you're giving them. Oh, that's not a good. That's
biased poll.
That's a total loaded biased poll.
It's actually way more biased than I'm letting on if you look at it.
All right. Well, then what am I waiting for?
You gotta do the tier.
I'm a scientist. Delete that tweet.
Really?
Okay, fine.
How did you actually word it?
How do you feel about us rating candy corn D tier? It's either okay, or it's an F, or it made me lose all respect.
Oh.
And I got to tell you, the it's an F is winning by a lot already. So
yeah, but you
wait. The best option is it's okay.
It's okay.
That's a horribly loaded poll.
Do you see? Yeah, you can't reveal what you want the answer to
Right.
be in the poll, Dan. That's why I'm saying it has to be tier S through F so that the people can decide on their own. But you're influencing the poll. You're playing God.
Go lower.
Did we raise candy corn as a result of this poll?
Candy
I think
corn
we should.
Here's a taste of the responses. Candy corn tastes like my depression. Dang, I meant to put it belongs in the shadow realm. It's too fucking high.
Do we raise it?
No,
to a C?
you don't touch it.
Well, if it's compromised in the poll, we can compromise this chart, I think.
All right.
Well,
How about this,
then
Ian? Let's
get
make
it
a trade.
alone.
Ian, let's make a trade. I move candy corn up to a C, and we move Mr. Goodbar down to a F.
That's not fair.
I'm in favor of that.
Let's make a
If you
trade.
do that,
You can't
then
raise candy corn higher than a D.
Smarties
It's
has got to go up.
travesty.
I like
Having
candy
it that
corn.
high. Ugh.
I like candy corn.
Man.
I'd rather eat candy corn than Whoppers or Nerds. Or
Really?
fucking Smarties.
I just can't believe that.
What about over an Almond Joy?
I would rather eat it over Almond Joy. I mean, anything over Almond Joy.
So why is that not F though? Like,
Yeah, Zach can't let go.
You want no Almond Joy is not an F. I think it's an E candy. The thing about Almond Joy, if we can labor this conversation even further, is that there is something novel about it. There's something
How?
creative.
would you ever reach for
No, but there's
Almond
something
Joy?
creative. There's some spark of life in it. Somebody cared about the creation of this candy.
No.
If you're looking at Mr. Goodbar, they just spattered some peanuts and a Hershey's and tried to rebrand it instead of just calling it
True,
Hershey's
it's really,
peanuts.
it's a really sad.
Dum Dums is even worse. It's like a tiny little thick dollop of hard candy.
At least they called themselves Dum
Yeah,
Dum.
right. They own it. Mr. Goodbar's is a bona fide F.
But there's nothing good about an Almond Joy. Literally
Zach,
nothing.
we've been over this. I agree there's nothing good about it, but there's a spark of life in it. You know what I'm saying?
Coconut or the almond?
There's an Almond Joy.
There's a spark of an
lobby out
80-year-old
there too. I gotta
eating
say.
marzipan.
It's terrible.
Fine, but you're not listening to me, Zach. It's about the intention. It's about the artistry. It's about the
Marzipan.
creativity of it.
The presentation is terrible. Too.
Yes,
That-
thank you.
Look
that
at the
one
Good
almond,
Bar.
and
The
it
Good
doesn't
Bar
even
is the
line
worst
up.
thing I've ever seen. It literally looks like a DHL van.
At least there's something comforting about it.
What
the
is
Almond Joy,
comforting about Good
the
Bar?
Almond Joy is just like unknown
It
territory.
says joy in the name.
Oh my god.
I'd eat a Good Bar over a gummy burger.
What?
No, the gummy burger's
Oh,
beloved.
Ian, don't even go there.
Well, Ian's the one that likes the Good Bar to begin with. So, what is your opinion?
the
Ian?
hamburger is not moving.
The hamburger's beloved. It's not moving.
All I'm saying is that Almond Joy should be an F.
Well, I disagree. Mr. Good Bar should be a fucking F.
So why don't we compromise? Let's put them both down.
That's not a compromise. The only thing you're compromising is the integrity of the tier list. All right, we're ending this conversation.
Yeah.
Ian, I'm pissed at you. I can't.
What
believe
else
Ian-
is new?
I can't believe Ian saved the Good Bar. Like really, that's you want to fall on your sword on the Good Bar sword?
So how's the poll doing?
Okay. People that were okay with our rating is 35%, and then the other two combined are, 65?
So basically, in your loaded ass, pathetic, rigged poll.
22% of the people lost all respect for the podcast.
Let's move on. You're trying to rig the game. You're like you're trying to meddle in our elections. Fake news. Fake news. And by the way, even by your fake news poll, Dan, 30% still like it.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with those people.
Exactly.
They're
you
okay
see.
with D.
We got to
Because that's the only option you give them.
We got to end this conversation.
All right, let's move on.
Order some veggie grill.
Okay, I'm on.
Order some fried food to wash down all this crap.
Okay, sounds good.
And could put a note on my burger, extra fried.
All right, Roger.
Extra almond joy.
No.
Yeah, can you melt some almond joy on my burger? It's exhausting.
This is too much.
This whole candy debate is taking a lot out of me, man. Well, the good news is Belle Delphine's back. That should energize us. She's back. Your favorite kitty,
boy.
your favorite kitty girl who's into Daddy Dom. Let's see what she's
Can't
up
believe
to.
Hila's making us talk about this again.
Yeah, I don't want us to talk about this, but Hila's got it. Hila does have respect for Belle, and so do I. She's a character. She's funny too. And
But the actual content is a little weird for me.
so what I think is going on is it says how to become Belle Delphine. She's playing with the skeleton, trying to cast an incantation on the skeleton to turn it into Belle Delphine. And I think it's meant to be a Halloween Spooktober video. It came out November 4th, however. So I think that people were confused by that. Regardless, let's take a look.
This is my friend, Mr. Skeleton, and today we're going to turn him into Belle Delphine. But first, I have to show you that I am a real doctor. Now, you need an operation table and one of these spooky boards. Next, you must find a large heart. Here is mine. Then you take a big knife and gently cut the heart open. This makes sure it's a real heart.
I was wondering what it was. It's just a turkey. I mean, it's just a chicken, a whole chicken. She's just cutting into the breast.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? You know, it's just a chicken. Still raw
Because every
chicken, pretty
heart
nasty.
has been hurt. Now we pull open the heart because only open hearts can accept love. If you want to be a good girl, you must always keep a little space for God in your heart. Make sure she's nice and warm.
If you
The
put a little
glitter
Mother
glue will
Mary
keep
in
your
the
heart stuck together.
chicken
This
breast.
glittery glue is very special. It will stop the
Dan,
evil
how do you feel about
fuckboys
this?
from being able to
Fucking
break
gross.
it.
Do you think this
What
is
the hell is going on?
Do you think this is a desecration of life?
I mean, it's a little dramatic, but
Well, I don't know. You're the vegetarian.
yeah, it's disgusting. Why is she doing this?
It's funny. It's epic.
LOL, so random.
And I oop.
Well, what she's doing for the audio listeners is she's cut open the breast of a raw whole chicken, put a Virgin Mother Mary in it, and is covering it up with glitter glue.
It's so edgy and cool.
Well, Dan's hating big time on Belle.
Key step. Don't forget, Jesus must always have the deepest position in the heart.
That's right.
Everyone loves
Whoa,
feeling
Ian, where'd that come from?
He's been praising God ever since that Kanye
Oh,
album.
I see. That's what it is. It's a Kanye related. By the way, how are you feeling about the album after? I mean, I assume you've had the chance to take it in.
I've been jamming big time, praising God.
He went again on
Jesus.
Sunday for the third time.
All things are possible with God.
Preach it. That's true.
Do you feel that you've made a religious resurgence, or do you just enjoy the music?
I just enjoy the music, but I like seeing people invested in that way. My teeth are so green from this candy.
You like to see people praise God, praise Jesus?
See people believe in something and have such a, passion about it, and it's just positive there. I don't know.
Are you the only, I mean, I just imagine like a black church and you're the only white guy there.
No.
It's a Kanye concert. It's probably like 90% white.
Yeah, it's all the hype beasts and then like families combined. It's an interesting mix.
I wish it was like that. That'd be awesome. Okay. Well, let's cut that out for the highlight. And me saying this.
Already on it.
Yeah, take a timestamp.
butterflies in their chest, but these ones are extra special. They make sure your heart can't be weighed down. This will allow you to flutter through life at your own speed. Now scoop it all up.
I have to admit, Dan, I had the same kind of reaction where it was just like,
what the fuck is this?
No,
What are
but
you
it's
doing?
just like, oh, so edgy.
Like,
just a little too try hard, edgy.
Yeah.
But
I'm usually impressed by you know her.
But
her
there, it
goofs,
gets better. It gets better.
All
It,
right,
does,
well,
it
we'll
does
see.
get better. Don't get all.
All right.
Don't get all bent out of shape.
All right. All right.
Banana shaped.
Bent out of shape.
Oh, bent. I thought you said
Banana out of
shaped.
shape.
Stay with me.
I'm getting a little defensive, all right? Then don't. You know, don't go after her.
Can you skip through?
Yeah, of course,
Cool
but
hearts
I've
in
got
my
the good
chest,
parts.
Please make me feel my best. Now, remember, you
This is a
have
good
to
part.
thread the needle with your own spit. If this
I have
is
some of that
anyone
spit right here.
else's, there's a chance that this whole spell will backfire and your teeth will fall out. And here is a plaster. This is especially important for girls without a father.
I thought that was funny. She must not have like a dad, right?
I mean,
Daddy Dome.
Yeah, what's with the daddy dom, special girl without a dad? I mean, I feel like she was just born. I feel like she was just like born into like a sewer and somebody fished her out. Like, how does this girl exist? I don't know.
I think she has a really lovely bedroom behind her.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty
like, look-
far from a sewer.
Yeah, now that she's made a lot, she does well for herself, but also in her bedroom she has like a buffalo horn skeleton. So that's not that kawaii.
Ready.
Is it, Hila? Here's another timestamp. This part, she inserts the heart into the skeleton to give it life.
Now you have to open up your chest and put it in. Now make sure it's secure. We can't just have it falling out when you're walking around.
Dan, what thoughts?
For the next
A second ago when she
step, you
smiled,
need
does she have
lots of
braces on
naughty
again?
tickles. This is
All
for
right.
the mischief inside
I
all
thought she
of
got rid
us.
of the braces at some point.
I don't see braces.
Maybe it's just the glare on the TV.
Could
I
be
wrong.
Invisalign.
Make sure you have a super
mean,
strong
her teeth
friend
look nice
that
to
can
me.
open the pot. By the way, these smell a lot.
Anyway, this part's just like some pickles, nonsense. This part, we've got, let's see.
Brock Turner's skull is small and broken, but it's a good place to hold your slime.
So she did make a little Brock Turner was the guy who, what was the story with Brock? He like,
He is a rapist. Yeah.
but he's got like the best mugshot. Like, he was the guy that pleaded like, he was like got out for being wealthy. What did they say?
He got like an extremely light sentence, I believe, and it was very.
They coined a
controversial.
term. They coined a term for him called like,
Piece of shit.
No, about his wealth thing.
About his what?
They coined some term about they gave him a lighter sentence because of his economic status.
I see. I don't know what term that is, but
let me see.
But yeah, there was controversy over his lenient sentence that he got.
They called it. Gosh darn it! Can you guys try to find that? But anyway, he's got the best mugshot. So she took a stance against rape in this, which is pretty good. I mean, I think that's pretty good of her.
What did she say about it?
He's got the best mugshot, doesn't he? That's Shoe Nice at 50. It's his skull. Here.
After playtime, you must be careful. If you breathe in the slime, you can develop severe case of osteoporosis. Brock Turner's skull is small and broken, but it's a good place to hold your slime.
So she's taking a stance against rape, which
Time to make Kitty
I mean, for
sticky.
her, I feel like even acknowledging that she has some moral boundary of any kind is kind of a positive step for me.
I suppose. Are you talking about the term outer course?
Outer
What I'm saying
course?
is Brock Turner's lawyer is trying to get his attempted rape charge overturned by coining the term outer course.
No, they didn't coin that term, first of all. No, it was called, first of all, Dan, outer course is something I've performed on ELO many times.
Outer course, which is later described as fully clothed sexual contact, not to be confused with intercourse.
How can you confuse outer course with intercourse? well, fuck. What was it called? God damn it! God damn it! Let me find that soundbite. God damn it! That's how I feel right now. I don't know. Who cares? Imagine this highlight. Cut this part of the highlight too.
Got it.
Here,
Now
now
give her
she's got
lots of little
slime.
head
I don't know if
pats.
it's raw chicken or what is that thing, man, but it doesn't look right. Looks like something you jerk off with as a teenager and then just have immense shame afterwards.
This is your new forever home now.
You know what I mean, Zach?
What? What?
Does this get interesting at any point?
Yeah. Here's this part. Actually, it does, Hila, and you'll be happy to know that we're getting to it. Here
Now
she
go to your grandmother's house and collect the family meat globe.
I don't want to see
This
more
one
raw
is nice and
chicken.
fresh
I'm getting
for us.
raw
sick.
At
chicken
least Uncle Wilfred didn't damage his liver when he fell. The
with
memory
razor
liver
blades.
is important. Otherwise, Belle won't remember who she is.
Epic.
This is why we add the razor blades. This makes sure her memory juice comes out. Some memories can be hard to swallow, can't they, Mr. Skeleton?
So pretty epic. Any thoughts yet? This one shocked the hell out of me.
Hila's face is exactly how I'm feeling.
What's the tier? What do you rate this video on the tier list?
Unwatchable.
Yeah, this is F so far.
All right, well, get ready. Hold on to your buckets because this one shook me.
All right.
No, we're not going to school today. Now
Jesus.
this is what we want.
Gotta laugh at you.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Yeah, definitely unexpected. Man, that shocked the hell out of me.
Okay.
So there you go.
Close the video.
Hold on, I'm out.
Please.
It's not done
No.
yet. I'm only halfway through.
Where if I gotta see more raw chicken?
No, this is
I'm walking out.
This is pork liver.
Oh, yes, it's your birthday. Cupcakes. Yummy, yummy. Time to bake a cake.
Pork
The main
liver.
I
ingredient
can't stand
is
this.
the
I'm
pudding
out.
sack. Let's slice it open
I
and see how much
am-
blood we have this year.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Indeed, this is a reasonable amount.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Liver, to me, is one of the grossest.
Wow.
You've got to
Getting the
make sure
crickets,
you
dude.
massage
I'm
it
over it.
and add some to the
So,
cupcakes.
okay, we should.
What is
No
this?
more times.
What the
Why
fuck
are we
is she
watching
doing?
this?
Yeah,
I don't
what-
care.
What the hell is this video?
Well, hold on.
When was this posted?
Just a couple days. I mean, just like 2 days ago.
After-
Or yesterday.
let's-
Yesterday.
after Halloween.
No, yesterday. It was posted yesterday.
Was it just a Halloween meme that?
Yes, it was a
couldn't be
Halloween.
finished
It's
in
a
time?
Halloween meme that's late.
Okay.
That's my assumption, anyway.
All right. Well.
Does that help? I did say that when I introduced
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Well.
But it gets good at the end, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Fans have to
not.
be pissed. You've been waiting for like
turned you
4
into
months
Belle
for her to
Delphine.
come back. This
Well,
is it.
no, I think they're happy that they at least have confirmation
way,
that she wasn't
we-
drafted into a sex trade. Yes.
Have got to wrap it up in like 15 minutes. Is this how you want to spend the last minutes of this episode?
Well, I'm almost done. Yes, in
I'm
short.
over it.
I like the video, Ethan.
Thank you.
Of course you do, yeah.
How would you rate it on a tier list?
He's just.
It's up there with the good bar, I think.
Okay. But it's almost done. Just come on, throw me a bone here. Look at this beautiful thing. It looks just like her.
Now you can live out your internet fantasies. Good luck, and most importantly, have fun, Mr. Skeleton.
No.
So wait. Here you get to. Okay, I'm gonna skip this part. And then at the end, I thought this was interesting. She licks the raw chicken and actually gets grossed out, which isn't something I thought was possible.
Fuck, I lick chicken.
Yeah, that was dumb.
So
That's a bad idea.
But you know.
Nachos?
But you know that I thought it was interesting that she
It's
was
not-
even disgusted by it because I like to see
But she
that
has
she's
enough
actually
sense that-
human.
yeah.
Yes, that she
Like, oh,
is
right, salmonella is a thing.
exactly. If I was her, I would have kept that out because to me she's just down for anything.
Right.
Hila did not like that video.
Yeah, no, that was.
I
disgusting.
don't think I want to watch someone play with raw chicken.
That's just
I don't
what
think
I'm
that's
into.
controversial.
Zach, what do you think? I mean, you're the one with the premium Snapchat.
Oh my god. I didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get
Well,
it.
to be
It's kinda
fair, we
stupid.
did watch it, and well, to also be fair on the being fair, that is what it is.
Yeah, what were you gonna say
Yeah.
that we didn't watch?
The part that pissed me off was like, who's gonna clean all that up? Like, that's where my mind goes. Like the cleanup.
Yeah, that would be not fun.
Well, probably her daddy, Dom.
Yeah.
It's actually when I just pulled up the comments. That's one of the top comments on the video.
Is what?
The fact someone has to clean up this mess makes me sad.
They probably did it on a tarp, you know, if they're smart, and they just wrap it up and call it a day.
Yeah.
I mean, someone's filming.
Yeah.
And her.
She's got some people.
And I have to say, I hate to say this to all the let's not say virgins, but incels. She was with a guy at the Pornhub Awards. Is that right, Ian?
Whoa.
I
Are you
didn't
outing
see
her
one.
right now?
What?
I didn't remember seeing anybody.
There wasn't. I remember there was a guy with her. You told me she was with a guy.
No, I didn't.
I don't remember that either.
I don't remember that.
She was with a guy. Yay! You guys are fucking bullshitting me.
No. I don't
Zero
remember this at
recollection.
all.
Ethan, are you becoming a Belle Delphine fan? What is going on?
Yeah.
You're actually watching this?
Whoa, I had to watch it for the show. I
Did
took
you hit
notes.
the
But you
bell?
kind of seem like you're...
Did you like
No,
subscribe?
I remember that. I'm just saying it for Zach because.
All right, I'll side with you.
Thank you.
No, Zach.
Am I?
Zacko?
He's in the hot seat right now. I mean, come on.
I like this. Fine, I can handle the hot seat here. I like her as an entertainer. That video
I
was
know,
subpar.
but...
Do I wanna fuck
Do
her?
you actually like the content? Because I don't.
Some of it I like. Like the squid one was gross, but I thought it was funny. And I mean, there was a good moment, like when she pulled out the AR-15. I was like, "What the fuck?" But like,
was
but
a giggle in a
we've
12-minute
agreed
video.
in the past, like, you know, the length that she'll go to make a joke, like with the fake arrest and all this. I mean, you know, there's
Yeah, that
That
stuff,
shit was great.
That stuff was funny, but this video
video's
is just
subpar.
disgusting.
I agree. I
You
mean,
made like 10 timestamps.
well, I'm trying to put together a show. I don't see anyone else trying to entertain anyone around here. Look at Shredder. Look how cute he is.
You call that entertaining?
Well, yeah. I mean, yes. Hey, Shredder.
I'm kind of entertained by watching Hila roast you right now. I gotta say. That's pretty good.
What have I done wrong? I come here, I lay myself before you all.
Yeah.
You want to plan the next show, and I'll just sit in the backseat driver it.
I just feel like you were a little too into this awful video. It was
I
awful.
wasn't into it.
It was
Into it how?
awful.
I just clicked through.
You made it seem like there's a point to watching it. There was no point.
Yeah, because so that we can put it in the title and the thumbnail, because people always click for her.
Oh, the truth comes out.
It's not that secret. It's not a big secret. We always get like 10 times more views when she's in the
Yeah,
thumbnail.
but that could have
This
been
is the-
done with
this
a
is the
few seconds.
First time that I've been
It was-
disappointed by the Bell content.
So
it's usually
me
been
too.
pretty funny.
Okay, so why is that my fault?
I guess it's not. I mean,
We should be able to decide to collectively
discerning.
if
We
it's
should-
a good video or not.
I'm concerned when it seems like we're not on the same page.
Either we're on the same page.
Okay.
I'm not. What do you want me to? I thought it was funny that you were so
You
grossed out.
have-
I thought it was funny
you
that you were
have
grossed out.
9 timestamps here.
9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8
And the first one
is the actual video.
is the video. Do you think that I
That's a
want
lot.
this video was so long, Eli? Do you know when I was doing research and planning for this episode, I watched it through once, first of all, just to see what it was. And then the second time, just so you know, I watched it at 2 times speed because I don't want to sit through the whole fucking 12-minute video so that I could timestamp the semi-interesting spots. Why are you making me throw her under the bus? I mean, some are hit, some are miss. But she's part of the lore of this show. And together we have to
I gotta keep it real,
yeah.
and I just question your judgment a little bit on this video.
Did I come out saying this is the best video? You guys are going to love this. It's hilarious.
Well, you kind of said like keep watching and stuff like that.
Well, the school shooting meme people liked.
That was okay.
There you have it.
That did give me a chuckle.
Dan laughed quite a bit at the school shooting meme.
I guess I've never seen a video like that.
There you have it. Another
Okay,
compliment
okay,
for Belle.
Okay.
Ian, do you have something nice to say?
I mean, I don't know. We should check in. Belle's our most thumbnailed person of all time.
I think she is the record holder.
Who would have
By
thought?
like a good amount.
Who would have
So-
thought? Like, I would have never have guessed that she would have been our most thumbnailed. But you just follow the clicks, baby. At the end of the day, if fucking putting a picture of Vin Diesel on his balcony. Let me show you this picture.
So,
I'm delirious.
do you want to? What?
Ultimately, if this. Listen, ultimately.
Ethan can't talk lately. Like, what was it? You were telling me the name of some celebrity and you said it's so wrong.
Ultimately, if this is what gets us clicks, I'll put it on the thumbnail.
Is he
Can we put that
actually
in the
naked?
Look at him.
We should put that in the thumb, and then we'll really know who watches deep into the
So
episode.
old.
'Cause
Nobody
it won't make
cares. I
any
mean,
sense.
it's such an old meme, the Vin Diesel. Man, he's jacked, and then he really let himself go, man. It's fucking epic. I love this photo. Look at that.
He looks pregnant.
His underpants are so low, too.
If this was in a thumbnail, I'd click it for sure.
You would?
Yeah. It's hilarious.
Is this real? Look how... Wait, he was never that jacked.
That's not real.
I don't know. He was pretty jacked. Look at that.
I'm trying to remember who it
Look at
was.
this, though. That's the
But
best.
Ethan,
With the cigarette.
Ethan said his first name or last name is Kennedy, and he was like so not. And I'm just, I can't remember it now.
Well, I called George Bush George Washington.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
What do we decide here?
Everything
We like
else,
Belle.
Everything else on the dock, are you going to talk about Friday?
KSI versus Logan Paul. There's tons of unsold tickets. Nobody gives a fuck. Highlight that. Put it up. He's a clown of KSI versus Logan Paul.
Wrote it down. Got it.
Surprising amount of tickets unsold. Here, look at the stadium. These fucking. I feel like the first time people cared. Now, I mean, nobody gives a shit, right? Like these are all available. I think they weren't even selling these seats. I don't know what's with this one.
We looked it up because it's this Saturday, and Ian and I were like, maybe we should go. Like, I don't know. Would that be funny?
It would. I'm interested.
Well, the unsold. I think I know why the tickets aren't selling. The ringside tickets, of which there's a ton left. Or what did we see? Like $5.50 a piece?
Really?
Oh.
And that's before like fees and everything. So
Wow.
you're talking like a $650 ticket to be
I don't.
ringside.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
But it's going to be hilarious because it's all unsold, including the you can see where the media section is, so that's where the cameras will be.
Right here.
And so that one to the left of the ring, that's like way open. So it's just going to look empty on.
So
the
all
stream.
of these nosebleed sections are sold.
I guess so because
nobody wants to spend $500.
Yeah.
I think what would happen if that was the case is that they would probably just tell everyone to
move in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably will.
And then you know how pissed everyone would be, like the one idiot
People that
spent
did spend
$500?
$500. Yeah. I mean, there was a decent amount of those expensive ones sold, but
Well, according to
like
this,
about half the seats were available still.
there are still well over 6,000 tickets available, including a healthy portion of the cheapest tickets, which are priced at $41.
Wow.
Some sections, in fact, are completely available.
Yeah.
Including some of the floor sections behind the media, where only a handful of tickets have been sold for the going rate of $517.
Yeah, I mean, what Logan Paul fan has $500 to drop on this shit?
Dude, the first time was novel. I don't think anyone cares this time. I mean, I really don't.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's done. You know, it was like a gag.
Two? Why two? You know what I heard?
To be fair, I just looked it up. Capacity at Staples is 21,000, so there's 6,000 tickets left. I mean, they did sell like probably 10 to 15,000 tickets.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of
but
tickets.
they made most of their money on pay-per-view last year too. Because ultimately,
Right.
it costs so much to put a production like that on.
Yeah.
That I heard that. Yeah, I mean, the vast majority of the money they made was from pay-per-view. They had like 1 million
We do
pay-per-view
need
sales.
to,
Is the food here, Dan?
We need to
No,
finish
it's
the
not here yet.
episode, though.
But we gotta wait for the food, so we might as well go until it's here.
No,
Dan, are you
'cause we
fucking
have
with me?
to
Where's the
go
pizza?
we have to go over some 31st stuff. So,
So, do you want to talk about the boomers, the N word, or save that?
save
We
it.
can save it.
So
We've been going a long time.
So let me just finish this.
We're going 2 hours and 40 minutes. That
Really?
fucking candy
The
section
candy
was
always
so
fucks
long,
us
dude.
up. We got
so long.
Here,
Sorry.
Service.
everyone.
Well, this isn't looking good. Their
It's a
service.
3-hour episode.
Their service is unavailable currently to buy tickets.
Really?
Let's try again.
Huh. Crashing the website.
Staples Center. What's with these URLs? At to F or percentage F, percentage 2F, percentage 2F like 1,000 times. Explain that to me, Dan.
I do not have an explanation for that. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess we'll save these stories, but TikTok is being investigated for being a Chinese data farm, which is awesome and hilarious.
Cool.
People are being paid $3,000 to be intentionally infected with influenza. Wait, what did I say? Infected with the flu, influenza, the rare H1Z1, H1N1.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, like the
You didn't-
really gnarly shit.
Oh, wow.
$3K though. But also you have to be under surveillance for a week, so it's pretty gnarly.
Fucking swine flu?
Swine flu, dude.
All right. I was pretty down at first, but now I'm not so sure.
How much? $3,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also you have to sit in a laboratory for a week of your life.
Well,
Come on, I think we.
there are worse fates, I guess.
Yeah, there are worse fates like dying of the flu, which could happen.
Right.
Still got your $3,000 though.
There you go. Hey, just a quick update. We've got 3,300 votes on this poll so far.
The poll is invalidated.
We're talking
it's irrelevant.
43% it's an F, 21% made me lose all respect,
The
and only
poll
36%
the poll sinks.
saying
It's
okay.
dead on arrival.
To be fair, Dan, and I was on your side. The poll is not fair.
The poll is like, why are you even reading me that crap?
It's like building a boat with holes in it.
Yeah. Dead on arrival.
I'm over it.
So anyway, Logan Paul versus KSI. Any predictions on that? I mean, I'm going to watch the highlights, but...
I'm going to predict everyone loses because it's stupid. Anybody involved loses.
Wow, nice edgy joke, Belle Delphine.
At least I didn't spend 12 minutes making it.
What, the video?
Yeah, like the video.
12 minutes?
That's how long that video was, 12 minutes.
I think they put more effort in than 12 minutes.
And
That's not... Never mind.
Is that what I missed? I mean, he said he put 12 minutes.
You said I was being
No.
edgy, and I said at least my edginess lasted 3 seconds, unlike that fucking Belle video.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thanks for explaining the joke to me.
Yes.
Uh-oh, we're starting to eat candy.
What's the veggie grill?
Turn off
It's
the
on its
mic.
way. Can we wrap it up? It's been like 3
Turn
hours.
off
This is
the
the longest
mic.
podcast in a long
Why are
time.
you I'm the host. Why is everyone telling me to wrap it up?
Because you're starting to eat.
And I oop.
And I, oh,
And I Dan,
oop.
are you fucking with me? Where's the pizza?
I oop.
And I oop.
Zach's just going nuts with the soundboard. He's spamming the shit out of it. You're eating candy.
The last
Hila's over it.
The last fight was a draw, and I think many people thought that was rigged. I think, personally,
I think Logan's going to win.
I
Obviously.
think Logan's gonna win. He's just
like
bigger.
He's like a foot taller than him.
He's just way bigger. He's heavier. You know what I mean?
And yeah, he's been training for like a year at this point.
That's all he does. You don't hit me with this, Rob. Either. Don't be shy.
You know, I don't usually admit this, but I
think
do kind of got to
Veggie
go to the
Girl's here.
bathroom.
What did you say, Ian?
Yeah, again.
Sorry, what was that?
Never mind. I got to pee so bad.
All right, let's wrap it up.
What did Ian say?
Oh, the food is here.
It is?
The
Yes.
food is here.
Dan, are you fucking with me? Where's the pizza? Food. Veggie grill. Cheeseburger fries.
All right. We done? We doing this?
Yeah, cut me off.
All right.
Love you guys.
Cut
See you
the
on
music.
Friday. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.